And good evening, everybody. Oh man, Kim's right out. Just she's almost ready, and I'm ready. And Mark Sauvé, right? Oh, and Hippie Long, right on the hour. Same with Mark Sauvé. And Mexican Spec says he's going to be a little bit late. Okay. Inspector Bruce, good evening. Also right on the hour. And we've got a big storm brewing outside. I hope we can keep rolling. We lost the internet a little while ago, and it's back. Oh, you got your safety glasses on tonight.
This is my temporary introduction, and then I'm going back and finishing getting done up nice. So, hello everyone. I'm Kim of Kim Fixes Things. I'm here with. What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at the weather because I'm worried about losing our internet because its wind is going like crazy
Oh,
out there.
let's hope that doesn't happen.
I
again.
hope that doesn't happen.
I'm here with the ever worried and hurried, because he's running late, Buff Del Campo, the namesake of your channel that you have found.
Oh, you can't even see that, can you?
You can kind of see.
Yeah, it's big old.
It just looks like a
big old thunderstormy
mess on the screen. We are live. It's Tuesday night. We're live with Buff and Kim from Clarksville, Tennessee, and we are here to talk about old cars or automotive adjacent topics. And so, yeah, I'll give the whole speech again when I get back. I just want to let you guys know what's going on. He's flustered. I'm flustered.
Yeah, because I came in here I usually come here a half hour early, except I came in here about 25 minutes early tonight. But that usually I end up sitting around at least 5 minutes. Well, if I come in a couple of minutes late, nothing works right.
You know what? I didn't get an early start on the studio either. And this computer had been shut down in the storm the other night when we lost power. So it had to start from scratch. Well, and it's an old computer.
And you and I both
makes the grinding noise. And
you and I both fell asleep. And that's why I was in here about 5 minutes late. And the internet had been off. And it just come back up while we were sleeping.
Yeah.
So that messed up everything. Oh. That's why we had to re-sign in, and this computer didn't like it.
Mark Sauvé says, look at the rusty old drum brakes behind that nice wheel. Oh, I could never drive that car because it has those rusty old drum brakes.
And I just grabbed a 58 car in a hurry. That one, I don't really like that car a lot because somebody painted that area behind the license plate.
Spud!
That area behind the license plate's not supposed to be painted, and it's got some little kinks and bends, and it's okay. It's a 58. It's not stock. And then when they painted it, they shot paint up inside the wheel well. I don't know. Could be better. But it's a 58. Thunderstorms, what are those, says Inspector Bruce. Well, I'm sure you remember, because you traveled around enough in the Air Force, I'm sure you got in them. But where they are, they're not going to have thunderstorms.
Okay. Well, good luck. We're doing 1958. You have the wheel. You have the helm. Here's the mouse. The official studio control mouse.
Okay, I don't think I need that.
With which you can click around. You probably won't need that.
No, but I got it.
Send us your emails of how many you got. Buddy Carfano, I can see there's a pretty good list from him.
Rusty drum brake behind open wheels.
Yeah.
Like that is not Dougster approved. Are those rusty or are they painted
You need
orange?
Stainless slotted disc brake rotors and big old Brembros. Isn't that what you need?
And Slimo's here.
It is what you need. Rusty old drum brakes.
Inspector Bruce, we rarely get thunderstorm in the San Francisco Bay Area. That's right. Same thing, the whole coast of California. Well, that's very unusual.
You can have ours. You can have ours.
Oh, they're rolling through. A couple of days ago, yesterday or the day before? And then right now they're rolling through Daily Garage. Hey, Shane, you probably had them go through down there already. We got the thunderstorms here right now. They're they're plowing into us.
They might be red. They might be red. Or someone might have put a brand new drum on there and that's just the flash rust because they didn't paint it. You know, just about half the stuff I drive has drum brakes on the front. So like honestly, I don't care as long as it stops straight.
He says still here. So the thunderstorms are stretched all the way down to that end of the state and all the way up to here.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. I'll be back.
Kim says she'll be back. So let's hope she'll be back. And Shane says, we're under a watch currently. Yeah, we got one of those going too. So, yeah.
If there's any interruption, we'll try and return as soon as we can.
Inspector Bruce says, now earthquakes are a different story. Yeah, I've been through a few of those out there. Worst one I was in was actually in Yuma. And it was, what was that thing? A 7.2? Went on for like a minute and a half. I think that was on, I think it was Easter Sunday of 2011. Could have been 2010. 2011. I don't remember. But it really shook. It really shook for a long time. And Mr. Burlock says, I was busy doing something frivolous for your last live. Okay.
Woohoo, frivolous. Look, I got coffee.
Dudster says, we had thunderstorms last night.
Says, thanks for always liking my posts.
We had thunderstorms last night and my dog was uncomfortable, so to help her, I ended the stream early. You know what happened with me is I fell asleep, and when I woke up, you were done. So it's like, well, I missed it. Sorry about that. I missed Dougster's live. And Mexican Spec says he's lurking, but still listen to Kiwi. Oh, I see. Yeah, we have the hour overlap with Kiwi. So, yeah, Mexican Spec, we're showing this 58 Chevy that's not exactly stock, but I tried to grab a 1958 car in a hurry, and that's what I grabbed in a hurry. Mark Sauvé, I got up to get my brakes done because there was rain later in the forecast. Within less than a minute from having finished and everything put away, it started raining. Good job. You beat the rain by a minute. Man. Yeah, I've had that happen before. I've also had it happen where it, you don't make it. You're out there in the rain. Dead Cougar Garage, good evening. Yeah, the hippie long. I have a pet peeve. I dislike body colored inner fender wells. Yeah, I guess maybe you weren't here yet, but that was my first thing about this car. I grabbed a 58 car in a hurry, and I said I don't really like this one because that panel behind the license plate is not supposed to be the same color as the car. And then when they painted it, they let overspray all go up in the wheel wells. That looks like crap. So I don't know. I grabbed it. It's one of those ones I grabbed. Sorry about that. Yeah, it does, Mark Sauvé. It looks like I know if I had time with this picture, I would have edited it and fixed it. I would have blacked it all out up in there in the wheel wells. Hippie Long says, my other pet peeve is I prefer black engine bays. What about on Chrysler products? Man, Chrysler products, the whole inside of the engine compartment is the same color as the car. So that's really why the Valiant, when I paint it, I want to paint it the same color because I don't want to have to redo the inside of the engine compartment. Because it's supposed to, Chrysler products, it's supposed to be the same color as the car. And Luis is here. Good evening. Slime scored a roadworthy for the Slimobile. I go to the strict dude with the drive on brake tester. My idiot mates avoid this guy. What does that mean? Luis says, I made a meme video. Dead Cougar Garage trying to drive him every day. Oh, it says, I made a meme video. Oh yeah, I figured that out. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, Dougster says Mopar engine bays are body color, at least back in the day, and I like them that way. Now, when I'm down there at Tony's, Tony paints his engine compartments all white, which is fine, and I understand why he does that. He doesn't care what color the car is; he wants that engine compartment white because then when he's down there working with some light and everything, there's plenty of light to work. But he's building a race car, and you know, let's see here. Hippie Long, I paint all my engine bays semi-gloss black or satin. Even Chrysler products? Man, I know Chrysler guys that get really upset over that. They see somebody paint an engine compartment black and it's not a black car, they get really upset. Let's see, Luis says, also there's a 58 Corvette was in National Lampoon's Animal House, starring John Belushi. Okay. Mexican Spec, did you see that? Well, actually, it's Mr. Burlack says, Mexican Spec, did you see that sedan LTD do a race? Toga. And saying hi to Doug. I'm going to see. Oh, that mouse. I got two mice here, and one of them doesn't do what the other one does. Let's see what we got here. I'm scrolling down to see who's here. I am struggling with this computer for some reason. Why do we have this problem? Don't know. It's misbehaving. I just want to get this mouse out of here. That's Kim's mouse. It's misbehaving. Putting things on the screen that I don't know how to get rid of. Not you didn't do anything. Your computer's like slightly misbehaving. Blue Grit Garage, I prefer 55, 57, 59, and 60 Chevys. Well, you know what happened is I was running late, and I had to grab a picture of a 58 car in a hurry, and this is the first one I could grab. And I kind of get what you get. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for people to send in some 58s in my email so I can put up some other ones. Wisconsin, they use 300 foot of an oval to do drag racing. Okay. Let's see what I've got here. What is this? This is from Tavo. I don't know what it is, so gonna have to look to see what he sent. Why'd he send this? I think it's a 58, but I don't know why he sent it. Oh yeah, I see what it is. Okay, let's see if I can make this go to what I want it to. Yeah, that's what Tavo sent in. It says this old Plymouth is for sale in a junkyard. For some reason, no one wants to take it home and restore it. But yeah, it's a bit rough. But it's a 58. Well, they only want $10,000 for it. Hippie Long says, next pick, please. Okay. Inspector Bruce, if that 58 Chevy was given to me, I wouldn't care what color it or the engine compartment was. Yeah, I'd fix it. I'd be up in there fixing the inner wheel wells and fixing all the little stuff and make it a little nicer. Yeah, it's okay. Buddy Carafano said he sent a bunch of pictures. I usually try to download a few pictures first because Buddy always sends pictures as links, and they're a little bit harder to deal with. So but I can do it. See, the links come in, I can't do anything with them except plaster them on top of this picture, but I'll do that. And then I'd want Kim to zoom that in more because I can't do anything with it. I just put it up there. So Buddy Carfano sent that. Another 58 Chevy. That one's an Impala, and it's a convertible, I think. And then there's some stair steps that are like floating stair steps. And I'm gonna look for more. I mean, Buddy Carfano sent in a bunch of them, so I'll show them. Oh yeah, here's a 58 I like. I do like those. I like the 59 and the 60 better because of the rear suspension. But other than that, I mean, I like that body style. A lot of people don't like that body style, but I like that body style. Uh, Luis says 58 Ford Fairlane 500. And Braden's here. Good evening. And Kim's almost ready. Kim made a showing earlier. She was here. She left, and she'll be back. Dead Dodge Garage says, I sent a picture of Greenie. Okay. I'll look for that in a second. Oh, here's another one. It's 58 Plymouth. Man, I want to zoom in on this. I'm going to grab Kim's mouse again. Good luck. Let's see if I can. No, that's not the. See, I don't know what her commands do. Oh, that brings it in a little closer, I guess. And somebody put an early, like a 58 uh, California license plate, but it's a rear plate because it's got the sticker on it, and they stuck it on the front. And Braden says, Faith said hello. Hello, Faith. Dexter says, this era Thunderbird is so ugly that it's cool. They're nice to drive, though. I mean, I like driving them. Dexter goes, give me that Plymouth while you're here. Okay, you see what I did? I changed the position over there to zoom that in a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to do it,
that's how it's done.
but it seemed to work.
It does work a little.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, 1958. There was no 1958 cars on the road when I was young. None. None. In Pittsburgh, they just didn't exist anymore. There was a 53 Kaiser Manhattan in my grandmother's out barn, and it only had it had 129,000. No, it had 29,000 original miles on it.
Can you back that back out? Next thing down, yeah, there.
So that was like really amazing. And we never went to like car shows or anything like that. So I never saw old cars like that. Not until I was an adult that I went to Mopar stuff. And then I realized that there was old cars. You see them in old movies though, right?
Dead Cougar Garage sent this in. And it sure looks like a 70, but I think it's a 69. I can never tell from it's a Cougar.
Okay.
From sure. Dead Cougar Garage. Okay, why is this? Why is it? I can't make that. It's chopping. Yeah, there we go. Still chopping. Oh, the picture is chopped off. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's all right. That gives us room to be here.
And John Bossoms is here. Says his father bought a 59 Dodge Custom Royal Lancer, brand new.
Blue Grid has the light show too, with the thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening, me Galileo.
Don't get us a. Got a light show going on now. Boom, yeah, Blue Grid. Yeah,
the bad weather's coming through right now.
It's coming this way.
We've been listening to it.
And some of it's already here.
Yeah, we've been listening to it.
Yep, Dead Cougar Garage says it's a 69, and it is with a 428. That's got to be fun. Did you guys get any bad weather? Oh, it's right here. I mean, some came through. There's more coming through. I had the window in the bathroom open about this far. The curtains are like blowing like this, and door slams and everything. So Kim closed the door, or closed the window. Yeah, I'm hoping our internet holds out. Christine had dual quads on her Golden Commando 350, which is the smallest big block Chrysler, with chrome factory air cleaners. They're supposed to be gold. Above, squareback is correct term. Squareback. Squareback. Squareback's a Volkswagen. Or you mean the Thunderbird? It's a square bird, not a square back, a square bird. And Olive's here.
Oh, Olive had an ad for Utz potato chips. Yeah, that's the taste of home. That's from back up in Pennsylvania. You get 2 points for telling us about your advertiser. If you guys get an advertisement, tell us who the advertiser was. It kind of gives a lot of people have that, like, that they pay that monthly fee so they don't have to look at advertisements.
Braden says there's
thank you if you're doing that, because that supports our channel. But other people get ads during the show. Sorry.
Braden says there's a tornado in Nashville right now.
Oh, they get them. Luckily, we're up on it. We're in a really hilly area, and the tornadoes sort of deflect off of our,
when we're lucky,
to the north of us or to the south of us generally. We've got these giant trees. They haven't been wind whipped.
Oh, there's a big mess down there by where Professor P is.
Ooh.
Look at this right there.
Oh yeah, Memphis is getting
getting hammered,
smacked.
All that red.
Goodness gracious.
Well, we're about ready to get out of it, but then there's another line of them coming.
Make sure you guys have cover. If the wind comes in too hard, get under a mattress or something, or into the bathroom or whatever they suggest.
Braden says Dairy Queen ad.
Okay, see, Braden gets 2 points. And thank you to Dairy Queen for funding the stream, supporting our channel.
Dead Cougar. Hey, what did you just say?
Dairy Queen.
Oh,
you get 2 points,
because Dead Cougar Garage supports it with premium, YouTube Premium. Yeah. So that does pay pay us a tiny bit, but at least, so does the ad, pays us tiny bit.
And Luis got a Duracell ad. There you go. We all need batteries. Have you checked the batteries in your emergency flashlight lately? Man, batteries for LED flashlights last so much longer than they used to. You can get, Duracell makes those extra plus super duper batteries. They'll last like for eternity. Make sure you got some. Listen to me. Plug in advertiser stuff. Thank you to Duracell for supporting the stream.
See, I have premium on my computer, on my login.
Yeah.
But Kim does not. So I kind of forget about commercials, and if I go look at something on hers,
I watch the commercials.
The commercials all pop on there. It's like, oh yeah, commercials.
And I don't view on his stream because he gets all kind of different stuff than I see. He watches stuff about airplanes, and he really likes his histodocs. Like, he likes watching history kind of things. And if I watch on his, he'll hate it because, like, I watch stuff like video game stuff and computer programming stuff, and we both watch car stuff. That's all mixed in between it. But we have to have separate accounts, or else he would be very annoyed, and I would be always... Yeah.
I was driving you nuts today because you came in my room and I was sitting there with some World War II or after World War II airplanes, 1950-ish.
I said, "Is that AI?"
And it was not an AI channel.
He said, "No, this is a real person."
She's like, "How do you know?"
How do you know?
Because he brags about being real and not being AI.
That's just what an AI would say.
Oh, but this guy's. he names 3 channels that are not AI that do the same kind of thing he does, and I don't know. I think he's pretty good because you know, the pictures match what he's talking about, which AI doesn't. Let's see, what kind of cougars?
They're joking about cougars. Olive likes the dark browns and greens. Yeah, you know what? There are some cars that look best in certain color schemes. Yeah. Cougars are classier. Well, you would think they've had more time to work on their aesthetic, so they can be a little classier.
See, and I'm looking.
Clicking, looking for pictures.
Yep.
Oh, we're already getting into the
Cougars.
nostalgia.
Yeah. Let's see if that goes the right direction.
That's bucked up.
Nope, that's the wrong cougar.
Yeah, that was bucked
wrong
up
direction.
Campo's cougar.
Yeah, it's my cougar. Of course, there's people that aren't going to like it because
it's a small block Chevy?
Because it's small. Chevy? Why is this happening?
That's not a cougar.
No, it's misbehaving.
Oh my.
I'm trying to make it do something and it's not doing.
Bang! Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, that's me in 1970, probably 1979. Yeah, I looked a bit younger then. In front of my radiator shop, one of my radiator shops, with one of my Chevy vans behind it. And then that was a customer's car, that little Spitfire or whatever it is.
Yeah. Inspector Bruce says almost any car looks good in British racing green.
It's because he likes a British car.
Yeah, I think that would do it most.
Now you see my Cougar before it's painted.
Yeah.
You see the little thing in the center. Let's see if I can move this. I can't do it. We're hiding it. Yeah, there we go. That little thing in the middle of the grill. Can they see that hand?
No, they can't see the hand.
Okay. There's a little hole there with the Mercury emblem or something, and I got rid of that. So that was okay. You can put it back the way it was. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Okay.
Enough. I am really struggling with the.
Oh goodness, no.
With the.
No.
This computer.
Everything is fine. Mark Sauvé says, with my background in drag racing, a green car is bad luck.
Why is a green car bad luck?
Yeah, I wasn't aware that a green car is bad luck. Mark Sauvé got his brakes done for his van today. I saw, he said earlier, congratulations, Mark, in the dirt. Man, I wish we had a lift. That would make things easier.
What, us?
It would be nice if we had a lift.
I had a lift at my shop in Ohio.
Well, we're not in Ohio.
But I had like a 14-foot ceiling or something. And here we got a 7.5-foot ceiling. You can't have a lift because you push the roof up.
It's more than 7.5.
It's not 8. It's under 8. It's like
really?
4 inches under 8. Yeah.
Oh man, we need to raise that roof.
We says 1971 was like 47 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, my car's 48 years old. I can't believe it. Silly old bloke from Aussie-land. Hi, folks. Other me is still at Kiwis. Oh, who's the other you? Who?
Kiwis also.
Is that Tavo?
Perhaps.
It looks like his engine.
It's someone's alt account because a bunch of people will be watching Kiwi for another half an hour.
Looks like.
If you don't know who Kiwi is, that's Kiwi's Classic and Customs. He also streams on Tuesday night, and he starts an hour sooner than us. We bumped our show back, so there's overlap. So if you've never checked him out, go check him out. Subscribe. You could come back, but we'd prefer if you stay here. But you could check him out. If you like him better, watch his show, and then jump in around.
Oh,
Yeah.
and,
On the hour, a bunch of people will roll in from there.
and he
But
says,
yes, it's me.
"Yes, it's me." So that
Okay.
is Tavo. Okay, so this car here is a '58 Buick wagon. What I do like about it is it's a hard top, so there's all that space between the front and the back window.
All the space.
And then what I don't like in it is there's so much chrome and it looks so heavy. It might be heavy, but that was probably a nice car to drive, you know. Oh, yeah, Mark Sauvé. I found myself lately saying about 20 years ago, oh, it was 30. No, wait, 40. Yeah, I'm like that too. I think the same thing. And then I'm thinking, no. And then I go, no, 40, no, 50. You know, Inspector Bruce is in here. And last time I saw Inspector Bruce, he and I were in school in the Air Force, and it was 1973. So that's 53 years ago. Oh my God. And then I see his picture and his
Time gets
avatar,
away.
and he looks the same. I don't look the same.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, pictures have that effect where you don't age in pictures.
Ring says airplane game add some airplane game for iOS, which is what's iOS? Is that iPhone operating system? I don't know what iOS is. The Cougar Grudge green race cars were considered bad luck. What, just in drag racing? Because that's what the British always raced. I don't know. Maybe they always had bad luck.
Olive says, "Fortunately, I'm not a drag racer, anyways." There you go. If you're not drag racing,
You know
I guess
what?
it doesn't matter. Enjoy your green car.
I was never a drag racer until I started going to no-name nationals. You know what's fun? You can just race whatever you bring. You don't have to have anything special. You can just go race in a bracket race, and it's fun. I raced with my 6-cylinder Ford, 200 cubic inch Ford. I raced what was that thing? An S, that electric car. I don't know what they call them. It's a Tesla S, I guess is what they call it. And man, I mean, we hit the finish line right together. It was amazing, but it was fun. It was just fun, you know. It's it's like a game, because you got to be consistent. You got to dial in the right time. You got to be consistent, but then you get to drive your car as fast as it'll go. So that's kind of fun.
As fast as it will go.
Inspector Bruce got political ad. Okay, well, thanks for supporting us anyway.
I mean,
We have family dollar stores.
Heart.
Yeah, we have Family Dollar stores, and we have Dollar General stores.
Yeah.
And what's the green one that's similar?
I think the green one is Family Dollar.
No.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, yeah, because Family Dollar is the red one.
Oh, yes. Braden mentions about NASCAR. He says Kyle Busch had a green car in NASCAR, and he asks if we saw Cletus's finish second for what was that, Talladega, right?
No, he didn't. He wasn't allowed to run at
No,
Talladega.
he did run Talladega.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, that was all just for show. Cletus brings good energy to those kind of NASCAR events. I think in the future there has to be more of what Cletus McFarland does as far as surrounding NASCAR.
He is a talented guy. I just thought he's one of these spoiled rich kids, and I watched him a couple of times. And you know what? You know what? He's a talented guy. And he's not just full of crap.
He's a showman about it.
Yeah, but he's pretty good guy.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of making fun of. They're having fun. They're having fun, and like, I mean, racing teams are going to need PR people. They're going to need to pay camera crews to give them flesh them out their character, or else you're not going to. You know, Cletus is
what I kind of
the
think
big name,
cool about
the
Cletus.
big show.
He's a YouTuber. Yeah. He's not a NASCAR long family grandparents, parents, kids.
Right?
He's a new guy, and he's a YouTuber, and he's in NASCAR. That's pretty good. And
I mean,
he's done a lot of cool
it
stuff
helps
with
that he
cars.
has buku all the money. So I don't know where he gets it. Where did all his money come from?
Probably YouTube.
Really?
I don't know. He's made
How
a
does
lot of money
anybody
on
make
YouTube.
that much money on YouTube? He owns like a racetrack and some helicopters, a couple
Inspector Bruce
mansions.
says, I've never been in a car going faster than 101 miles an hour. Really?
I
If
was
you're on the
going
street, that's probably a good
at
thing.
least 110 in a Kia Sophia. It was brand new.
How
It's still at the
fast?
factory, like 110
In a Kia?
in a Kia on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Okay, and Dead Cougar Garage says he didn't run in Cup. Yeah, okay, he ran in some other.
It was in 1999, so I think that's earlier than the statute of limited. I got up to 110 and I was like, wow, this thing floats. It was like, I was like, wow, 10 is fast. Yeah. That's the fastest I've ever gone in a car that I owned, but I was in I think it was an El Camino. It must have had a big block Chevy in it because the guy stomped on it and the traffic signals literally went by like a picket fence. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We were on the drag and all the lights, just turned green in succession and he just was BAM! And
What is this in?
It was a big block El Camino.
Oh.
This guy had built with his dad. And it was like, I want to say I was in the back seat. So the memory is clearly not very clear. I must have been in the front seat with someone sitting on my lap.
I don't like riding cars when people go, watch this, or they're going stupid fast, and I'm sitting there just tightening up my seatbelt.
It was scary too because it was an old door slammer of a car, so it was like, like the faster we went, the harder it was shaking. We didn't die, so it's funny. In the moment, it was horrifying, but the memory of it is hilarious.
So who likes this old Pontiac? 58 Pontiac.
I wish I remembered who that was. It was so long ago. I was just a kid.
What's even worse when you're riding in an airplane and somebody goes, watch this. You go, no, I don't want to watch this. Land and let me out.
Nope, I'm closing my eyes.
And this is a 58 Studebaker that I think I like these things. Is that no, that's a Packard. It's a Packard Baker.
I see. It's the fish mouth looking one.
Yeah, not really.
It's a fish mouth looking car.
Sorta. Yeah, the one you're thinking of is the see, this is the top, like kind of like Chrysler did, the big tops like that, but the one you're thinking of is the Packard Hawk.
Yeah, but this says the fish grill. Hippie Long says I bought 2 tees, a flannel, and a keychain from Cletus because Buff had no Del Camino swag. What's a good supporter supposed to do? Plus maybe win a turbo. Oh, that's right, Twin Doberskis. Yeah. Dead Cougar Garage says nefarious activities, a Packard Baker, a Studebaker.
To me, I know the Packard people really don't like these things, but I kind of like Studebakers. So these are like the best Studebakers ever built, or the Packards. Are you hot? Why are you hot?
You know what? I don't know if I hope
yeah, you're hot.
But I'm getting a little sweaty. I think it's just really humid. We're having this low pressure, high pressure, and
Can you look up? I want you to look up 2 things. First, I want you to look up 58 Packard Hawk.
Okay.
Of course, they only made them 1 year, so you probably don't even have to put 58. And we'll find that. Maybe we'll see it.
Packard Hawk. Boing-a-dong-a-dong-a-dong.
There's your.
It's gonna take a second because I'm gonna have to
Oh, you got
relink it. Oh no, there's black
black
screen.
screen. Yeah, there we
There we
go.
go.
See, now there's the fish mouth hawk. That's
There it
the
is.
that's the Packard Hawk. I like that too.
I mean, it's not that much different.
Yeah, except this is a little low. This is a
It is a
low.
different model.
It's
Wait,
not the
wait.
big sedan. It's the low one. Okay, then the next one I want you to look up. Somebody said something about Russian cars. Can you look up 1958 Volga, Volga, Gaz, Gaz, Volga, Volga.
Ooh,
That's
1958.
that's not 1958. That's 1058.
So Google would have figured it out.
Gaz, Gaz. Okay, that'll get it.
Okay, I'll toggle over to the Volga Gaz.
Oh.
Oh no, black screen! Kim, you did not prepare!
You did not prepare. There we go. So which one is the 58? See the black one? Now, does that look it? I think they kind of try to make it look like a 53 Ford, but that was a Russian car in 1958. And probably one the average Russian couldn't afford. This is something like the KGB used or government officials, people that had some more clout than the average person.
But
Ladies don't have hot flashes.
but in socialism, everyone gets
Oh, that's just so
the
wrong.
big lie.
Yeah, they all get the same amount of money, but there's not enough products, so the money doesn't matter. And then if you have, like if you're somebody, you get to buy stuff other people don't get to buy.
So just like everywhere else,
Well, sorta.
but with better lore.
So let's see here.
Looks like a shoebox Ford, says Buddy Carafano.
So okay,
No?
I'm gonna go back
You don't have any opinion on the shoebox Ford similarity?
I don't think yeah, that's what I said. It kind of looks like a 53 Ford. The shoebox is kind of like 49, 50, 51. So yeah, it's similar kind of thing. I think that's what they did was kind of copied the old Ford. It's a smaller car, but not a lot smaller. And it had a little 4-cylinder engine up front, 3-speed on the tree, rear end, axle with leaf springs, kind of like a Ford, You drive one of those things, it'll run very well. Okay, can we swap back to my screen?
Oh.
Because I want to bring up more.
Yes. My screen is stuck.
And then I have not been staying with the chat. Maybe
Dean Stevenson gives us a musical suggestion. What's wrong?
Can you make that so it's a little bigger?
Maybe.
Okay.
Is that big enough?
That's a 58 DeSoto, which I really like. I like the grill on the 57 better, but I like the quad headlights, and the 58 looks pretty good. I do like DeSotos. A lot of people don't. Dead Cougar Garage, 1-1 Bruin Sabres.
Oh. That's baseball, right?
Mr. Burlock. Buff.
Oh, no, that's not baseball. That's hockey.
One after
Hockey?
1965, because I only saw the ones from Kennedy onward. What's he talking about? Not sure. Look up Russian. Ziz 110. Yeah, that looks like a Packard. It's a copy of a Packard. Yeah, you could look up that. Ziz 110. That was one that Stalin wanted because the Americans were running around in Packards back then.
Why is there so many Z's in Russian translated
Because
words?
the Z, I forget the word. It has to do with manufacturing.
Has to do with manufacturing.
So the like a company. Okay, let's see. There you go. Yeah, that does kind of look like a Packard, doesn't it?
Zish.
Yeah, they pretty much.
Oh, that's all we need. Oh, there's a real one.
Yeah,
So
rare
what
hand-built Soviet state limo. Ziz.
Oh, that's on Bring a Trailer. You too can have a Russian Ziz.
God, how would you ever keep that thing running?
How did the rare Russian Ziz end up in Texas on Bring a Trailer? The things you see in the world, huh?
Somebody imported that thing.
This is coming home.
There's probably
Me?
some guy in Russia that does the same thing Mexican Spec does, and he.
Yeah, but who has the money?
Oh, that had to cost a fortune.
Drag that thing halfway around the world.
And look what somebody bought. Racks like Home Depot has. I know that because
Yeah, warehouse racks.
there was a warehouse that I worked at in Arizona, and we bought a whole bunch of old racks like that. Put them in.
Hippie Long does not like
Screw Russia.
Screw Russia. Yeah,
I mean, it's just history, man.
Yeah, historically.
Oh, that's it. Zavad.
They were jerks too.
Zavad, meaning.
Right now, I'm
meaning
not
factory.
too fond of how they're acting.
Yeah,
the whole thing in Ukraine is.
Yeah, it's what a disaster.
I don't even have good words. Wrong? I want to say wrong. War is really.
Sadly, I know some Russians that are pretty decent people.
Yeah,
and I can't even talk to them anymore. You know, not allowed.
Yeah, but
yeah, they're
historically
they're trying not to go end up in Putin's army.
Relationship with Russia has, gone in very up and downs. You know what I mean? Like there were times where we actually had good relationship with Russia for temporary, but
the 90s,
degrades, I guess, government.
The 90s were pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Can we go back to my?
Back to your what?
Back to my screen.
Why is it always about your screen?
Well, because I don't want to show any more Russian zizzles.
We saw enough zhuzh for now.
That was
maybe more later.
Another evil Russian leader, Mr. Stalin. That was his car, probably.
Duxter says I would want a DeSoto more if it were a hard top. Yeah, I would prefer a hard top.
I think that convertible looks really good, but yeah, I don't really like convertibles that much.
Mexican Spec is here. Mexican Spec says you can call them on WhatsApp. Did you already read that?
Oh, I can call them on WhatsApp, but I can't anymore because Putin ended WhatsApp. He ended almost all the social media over there. So I was talking to a couple of them on WhatsApp, but then they get in trouble. What are you doing talking to an American, So I risk there, there's risk to them talking to an American. So, and then when you talk, everything's monitored. So you can't talk about anything. Hey, Ari's here. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. How is it up there? You still up in Washington? Man.
Welcome in, Ari. It's good to have you. Olive says one of my best friends got out of Russia right to my block. He's over there helping Ukraine now. Well, I wish him safety.
One of the people I know in Russia, I think, with his church, he was able to get to South Africa, which is not the nicest place to be, but it's better than being in Putin's army. And he's of the age that would get pulled into there.
Better than being in the meat grinder.
Yeah. So I think he's there now, but can't talk with him.
Also says, if I wanted a convertible, the use case might be for a good size one so I can take lots of friends for rides. Yeah, that sounds cool. Like I see little convertibles like Miatas, and I think I don't really want to be in that car on the roads around here. There's too many big trucks and big SUVs and stuff like that. The little cars make me nervous.
That has to be shrunkified.
Oh, it sure does. That's a big picture. That's a little better. That's a model, huh?
It's a 58 Cadillac.
That's not a model, is it?
No.
It's just a really pretty black floor.
It's a 58 Cadillac. That thing is, see that thing up there on top of the dashboard, just off to the left of the steering wheel?
Yes. It
A
looks like a
red thing.
little rear view mirror on the dash.
You know what that thing is? That's a sensor that dims the headlights.
Oh, that's the
When cars are
headlight
coming the
dimmer.
other way, it sees the headlights, it goes, and it dims your headlights. Now, I've had these things behind me many, many years ago, and somebody has that turned on, and every time somebody goes by, the headlights dim, and then after they go by, the headlights come up on bright again, and they're running up my tail end. I don't like them for that reason, because people leave them on, you know. So
Mexican Spec says Randy at Auto Auction Rebuilds just bought a Rivian truck. He seems to like it so far. That's cool. I don't think Ari works for Rivian anymore.
oh,
Am
I
I
thought he
wrong?
did.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ari. I don't know which
I
it
thought
is.
he was doing service calls for Rivian.
Making
Oh,
service calls in his overalls. Okay. I don't know. Tell us what you've been up to, Ari.
and Dead Cougar Garage says convertibles are dangerous. Yeah, I had one convertible. I had a '66 Mustang GT convertible. It was a fun car. Always ran around with the top down. I drove it one time with the top up because it was kind of misty, starting to rain, and I drove with the top up. But yeah, you start pushing that thing around corners, and you go, you know, I don't want to end up off the road or flipped over in this thing.
Olive says Ari's with Audi.
Audi. He was with Audi when he was down south. I think he moved up north to be with to go back to, yeah, still in Washington. And are you doing service calls for Rivian or what? That's the last thing I knew he was doing.
Speaking of hot flashes,
Man, are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. It's
Just that you're over there doing this, and I feel like there's no warmth.
You don't feel it?
Back with Rivian, yeah. I work in service now.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait a minute. I work in service now. Now I'm manufacturing. Or does that mean not manufacturing? I don't know. Don't know what he meant there. Burlock says, all the cars I saw were square body still. Look like Chrysler styling. I guess we could look at those again. Loved Audi cars. Hated the dealership. I'm not into selling things. I don't like working. I like driving Audis. New Audis are nice to drive. I do not like working on Audis at all. The old Audi 100 LS, remember those things? That 1969, 1970 in there. I kind of liked those things, but they weren't very good cars. Now I think they're better cars, but they are a pain in the ass to work on. They're just.
Ari, I don't think you would hate selling things. The problem is being a automotive salesman is not really about selling the car, because the cars kind of sell themselves. People want new cars. Is you're trying to extort as much money as possible out of people and hide it behind loans and terms and warranties and all kinds of it's grimy. It's grimy. And I guess, everybody needs to make money, but it doesn't feel good. It doesn't.
So, how do you like doing mobile service? Because you're not in a building, you're out somewhere.
Mobile service.
That can't be fun. Kim, he means selling the service a car needs. Okay. It's a mechanic, yeah. Yeah, but he's still got to do that with the Rivian, doesn't he? I don't know. The one with the Daimler Benz engine that ended up in the AMC and Porsche 924 VW LT truck.
Mm.
I'm not sure what that is.
You've lost the.
I've lost the.
Yeah. I don't know. Catch us back up. We got lost.
We got lost.
Oh, what is this thing? Lincoln Continental.
58 Lincoln. Man, can you imagine driving that? That thing just looks heavy. That thing looks like road hugging weight.
I don't know if it's the color and the shadows. That looks customized.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
Unfamiliar front fender.
It looks like a customized car. Now that's what it was. Came that way.
Wow.
Look at this. Hippie Long says political ad. You know what? That it must be that time of year or something. And out there in California,
Always that time
the
of
people in
year.
California are getting political ads.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's 58. Luis is right. 58 Lincoln Continental Mark III. Is that a Mark III? It's one of the marks from back then.
Mark.
Yeah, they had Mark IIs, and then they had Mark IIIs and IVs and something. And then they went back in 1968 and had Mark IIIs again. So, I don't know. BMW repair channel I follow. Everything is plastic from double overhead cam, and there's no room to work on the car, shoehorned engine bay.
Oh, they are always packaging them as tighter as they can.
I'm not a big fan of the new German cars. Yeah, Mexican Spec says 57 was a Mark II. Yeah, 56 and 57 was a Mark II. But then that's
Hippie
a
Long,
completely...
you get your 2 points for telling us about the political advertisement that you got.
That's a...
Thanks, Tom, for sending us money.
That's a yeah, completely different. The 56 and 7 Mark II was a little car. It was kind of cool. This thing is a giant boat. It's not really like
It's a
nothing like
land
the 50s,
yacht.
nothing like the 56
Land ho.
Braden says, what was the first ever four-wheel car besides the Model T? What actual car was the first actual car? Well, there was a French thing called the Cugnot. Look it up.
Okay, I will.
And it's spelled like Cugnut. It's like Cugnut or Not, something like that. It was like in 1769, I think.
Steam wagon, steam carriage.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's big us.
That's it. Oh, it says 1770. I thought it was 1769. And I don't know how to... it's French, so it's like Cugnot. I don't know. You don't pronounce the end of the...
You don't use most of the
Yeah,
letters.
but it's a steam-powered thing. It's 3 wheels. It powers the... It's a big old steam pot there that does that. So that's the first car. Now, Tommy Dill, what is this that Luis did? Just wiped out our whole chat. And then the first 4-wheel ones that I know of were in the 1870s, maybe the 18... Don't get rid of it. Just let it go again. So the when was it? 1880s maybe? Carl Benz built a car that his wife drove around. Yeah, Mexican Spec says Mercedes. Yeah, so Carl Benz, look up. I don't know if there's even any pictures thing, but she just drove it around. Just normal, like it was normal thing to drive around. I don't know if there's pictures of it. It's first Mercedes Benz. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one only has 3 wheels.
And his wife drove it around. So then the first 4-wheel car I rode in was a Curved Dash Olds. You could look up Curved Dash Oldsmobile.
What kind of Oldsmobile?
Curved Dash. Oh, yeah, and then Luis is right. He says Fred Flintstone. But that was foot-powered. Curved Dash Olds, when was that from? That was about 1900 or something. I rode in one of those things one time. It's scary because you sit up real high and there's nothing in front of you. And they actually go pretty good. You know, it's like, it's scary you're sitting up so high with nothing in front of you.
The gasoline-powered Oldsmobile Model R, also known as the Curved Dash Oldsmobile, was 1901 through 1907. 425 were produced the first year, 2,500. Oh, wow, there's thousands of them built. There you go.
Greater than 19,000 built. Yeah, I rode in one. I think it was the one I rode in, I think was in 03. And it was, I didn't like riding in it because the guy that I was riding with, he was trying to get the air to go around as fast as he bent way over like this, and we're flying along, and there's some chains and stuff underneath, and I don't know. It was like I was really uncomfortable. Of course, there's no seat belts. You feel like you're going to get thrown out of it.
Oh, it's curved because it looks like a
Curved
sleigh in
dash.
the front.
Yeah.
I see.
And then,
Why are we talking about cars this
well,
old?
because somebody's asking what the
Oh, it was
what
Braden.
Braden asked, and I thought I'd answer. So, okay, I mean, we don't have to be in 58, but that's kind of what we're doing.
We usually talk about
All
the
kinds
year,
of stuff.
but yeah, we talk about everything.
Braden says,
The Kiwi people will be in soon.
my first family talked to Paul Revere and George Washington. They were founded and were here when only 7 states. Carly's. What?
Well, that's cool. Braden's family has been here a long time.
Yeah, my family's been here
Excellent.
since 1624.
Braden says he got a Banter Jewelry ad. Okay, you get 2 points. Thank you to Banter Jewelry for supporting the stream. We get 0.018 pennies per view.
Burlock says,
Oh,
what?
he says Jeopardy is on. Darn it. How do we compete with Alex Trebek? I don't know.
Can you go back to my screen, please?
Do 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 do.
The small one. The second one down.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of these.
Hey, Dr. Art is here. Welcome in.
Dr. Art.
Of the Dr. Art's Hot Rod Rehab channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed to his current channel.
Oh, man.
He's live every Monday night. And he's still on with Tony, I think. What days are you on with Tony, Dr. Art? What nights and times?
Burlock says he doesn't know what year this is. He probably sent it in thinking it was a 58, but this is a 61 Mercury.
A lesser known sort of design. Those taillights
are hard to get, and of course they're kind of thin and they stick out like that, so they break real easy. So we could try Auto Trivia Jeopardy sometime. It would be kind of fun to put stuff in there. I know what all our cars are. So, let's see what else.
And Braden says we could try to do Kahoot using StreamYard. Perhaps. StreamYard's expensive. It's like $30 a month or something.
Okay, Luis says, question for Buff and Kim. There's no A58 Corvette. Does that mean there wasn't one there?
I guess so.
Can you look up 58 Corvette? Because 58 was kind of it had some 1-year things.
Oh.
And I can point out to what those things are, and it's kind of an interesting car. Oh yeah, there's some there. Of course, you just scrolled away from them. Okay. Yeah, see that black one right above me? See those chrome strips on the deck lid? That's a 58 only thing. And then the other thing on 58 is the hood. If you can click on the other one, the one above your head, you see that it has those phony louvers on the hood. It's the only year it had that. Now, 59 and 60 looked a lot like this. The grille was the same, taillights were the same, but those strips in the back, those chrome strips, and the louvers on the hood were 58 only. And those are fun cars to drive. They were really fun cars to drive. Buddy Carapano says, what animal is in the Cadillac.
We're getting trivia.
That's okay.
This is so trivial.
Trivial.
Trivia can be so trivial sometimes.
Look at that orange. That's just the wrong color.
Really? I mean,
I don't know.
it's pretty
Yeah, I
sharp.
don't know. Somebody likes it.
I don't know.
Man, see that one above your head, that bluish colored one?
Yeah.
I was in the Air Force. There was one sitting out in the parking lot that was just that same exact color. The paint was it wasn't perfect. It was starting to get kind of dull looking. But other than that, it looked about like that. And the guy wanted $700 for it. And there was another one next to it that was black, same thing. Paint was not quite perfect. The guy wanted $800 for it. And a friend of mine bought the one that was the $800 one, and I don't know why I didn't buy that. What the hell was wrong with me? It's just
It's just an old car at the
just
time.
an old car at the time. Yeah, it was
Wow.
and it seemed like it was kind of expensive.
Ones that got away. Well, it was. It was a lot of money. What year was that?
That was in 1974.
Yeah, 1974. That was a lot.
I
of
went
money
out and I
for
bought
an
a
old
new
car.
I bought a new Matador instead. What the hell was I thinking?
I don't know. You
Um,
need to get your brain checked.
Todd saw us here. Good evening. Dean Stevenson. Oh, Dean Stevenson sent something in. I think. If you could go back to let's see here. Where is? Oh, it's gonna give me trouble. I want to.
I had a friend, he would always say, you should have bought the CRX. Because when I was first car shopping, I was looking at, I looked
There.
at several cars, and one of them was a Honda CRX.
Dean, did you send this in? This is like my engine, except it has the Australian or New Zealand, don't know which, the crossflow head.
Oh, goodness.
Wouldn't that be nice on my engine? But,
Wow.
because mine has that goofy log manifold that doesn't flow anything.
Is that something that you can actually buy, or is that something
Oh, if
like...
you want to send that big old heavy thing up from Australia, and then you need all the parts, the push rods and the rockers and, then the valve cover and probably a bunch of other intake and exhaust, it's all different.
Yeah.
Braden said he sent in 58 cars.
Crack open a hole and just start pouring money in.
Oh yeah, there's
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay,
This car runs fine. It runs good.
I got
It's that never enough thing that gets in the way of enjoying things, that tells you need to change it. It's like someday.
Oh, Dean says he didn't send it in. Somebody from down under sent that in.
Someday, when we're both dead and gone, somebody will get that car and they'll be like, wow, it's so original. It is in survivor style condition.
What's
it ain't
that?
perfect, but it's
What's
your
that?
car.
Oh, my car.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I mean, it's not a perfect survivor, but I mean, it's not horribly molested,
And then
Oh, Tavo's here now.
Oh,
We
we're
have
both
everybody's attention because Kiwi must be done.
OBS Shipyard sent this in.
Okay.
That's a 58 with a different grill. I don't know where the turn signals are.
That looks like a real photo, not like just one that was scooped off the internet. Did he say, or he didn't say? Is there a story, or is it just
292 drop spindles, disc and power brakes is what he wrote. So
Okay.
292
Is it a neighbor's car or something, maybe?
is probably there were 6-cylinder 292s. There were also probably some 283s that are bored out a bit. Look at this. Tavo saying hi to himself. I can't find my cursor. There it is.
Dean says it's an easy fit. Just add 1 1/4 inches of metal on the driver's side of the block. Oh, well, if that's all, then yeah.
Oh, and Biofly's here. Found
Welcome
everyone.
in. And Slimo.
Slimo's been
And silly old bloke from Aussie land.
Moparquet.
And Granddad's junk.
Man, everybody's here.
Welcome in,
and
everyone.
OBS Shipyard says, yeah, it's real.
And Moparquet. Yeah, wow. I hope you guys enjoyed Kiwi stream. No hate for Kiwi. He's an entertaining guy. He's really smart, and he's got a lot going on in his shop, so that gives him a little bit of more interest sometimes.
What'd they do with the turn signals?
Come over for the history here.
I mean, it looks good with that grill, but
now that other people are at like the chat number, the numbers, the viewership numbers are up, I could talk about what we did today.
okay, go talk about what we did today. Sure.
Do you remember what we did today?
Do I remember?
I got to test your short-term memory.
My short-term memory. Let's see. We got up on time, which we rarely do.
We got up early.
And we
It was
went
7 o'clock.
And we went out, and Kim got all the paperwork straight on her Bronco 2. So it has insurance, it has temp tags and everything, but it didn't have much gas. So she drove it around on the street with me following her. We had our little walkie-talkies.
We did a sorting run.
So she decided it was good
We ran
enough.
sorties. That's what it means when they're doing airplanes. Is that what it means?
What?
When they run sorties?
Sortie. That means a flight. So
yeah, we did sorties.
So we decided to. Kim decided it was good enough to go get gas, but it was running out of gas. So we had a little gas left in the gas can. She poured it in the tank, and off we went. And we got
on the big road.
We got on the big road, the
big
highway
boy road.
And I figured out her speedometer's way off.
It's way off.
Because
those big tires.
50 mile an hour speed limit, and she's going 65 downhill. Yeah. And I'm like, well, at least she's making it to the gas station.
I'm going 40, and I'm like, boy, this feels fast. Well, it's because I was going 60,
So she actually put gas in from a gas pump, and then refilled the can, so we had some left in the can, and then we came back and drove uphill, and then she drove a little slower. I don't want her to get a speeding ticket in it. And then we got back to here. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And we got some video of it, so I think she's going to put together a video.
I made it through a sorting run with no failure. Although I noticed that my seatbelt doesn't work. It's all jammed up in the column up here, and then there is no
column.
In the column pillar.
Yeah, column is.
You're just like pulling, and it doesn't come out. But that's okay because there's no buckle. I guess it must have rotted out of the floor. So I got to get the buckle out of that Ranger and sort that out because I want to have a seatbelt. I just feel like I want to have a seatbelt in that vehicle. I just feel like I want to. But it goes down the road pretty good. It doesn't have a death wobble or nothing like that. It's not bad. It doesn't vibrate real bad or anything. It's a lot quieter. Like I could drive it. I could drive it. I was rattled by the time we got home just because I was.
Were you?
I was nervous that we were going to have problems.
I drove back. Everything seemed normal. You were like driving in front of me, and I took pictures of you, and
shift through the gears and everything like that.
Everything seemed normal. I don't know.
Buddy Carphone says, "Kim run out of gas? Hard to believe." I know. The Dart was not my fault. It kept leaking gas.
The Dart isn't her fault.
It's not. It's not.
Well, it's the same hill. She came down the hill and turned. I knew she was going to make it to the gas station, but when she runs out of gas in the Dart, it's always after she goes past the gas station. Then it's downhill to the bottom of the hill. It's uphill from everywhere at the bottom. So then she calls me, and I got to go get her.
See, I didn't even wait. I made him fall. He ran a chase car in the Jeep behind me, and we went out a couple miles, turned around like on a little back road, and then came back, and I checked to make sure it wasn't overheating or leaking anything, and it was fine. I said, all right, let's take it. So we jump on you go the other way and you get immediately on the 50 mile an hour road, But he followed me in a Jeep. We probably could have gone together, but like I didn't want to get the gas station and then not, and you still have to pick up the hood and override the starter solenoid to get it to start, but it starts right up. It restarts and everything. Anyways, yeah, we had good success with the Bronco 2 today. So, yay! That's good things. Um, and I edited a video of us working on the tailgate of the Del Camino. So that's probably on the board for maybe tomorrow morning. I set it to process before this stream started, so it'll be done, and then I can upload it, and then he has to make a thumbnail, so it'll be out tomorrow morning. So keep an eye out for that. Valfly says gluten is in wheat. Yeah, wheat has gluten.
Man,
It's
Braden
the
said
sticky
he sent
stuff.
pictures of 1958 cars. I'm looking through them. I don't see any. Oh, here's one maybe.
They add gluten uh, to bread, especially commercially made bread, because it keeps the bubbles of the yeast from popping, so the bread rises more. Glue,
Whatever it is, Mexican spec can't eat it.
it's like glue, and for some people, it glues their intestines, and that's yucky. Rice grits, are they corn based? I have no idea. Oh, they're talking so much about food.
Oh, grits is corn. Yeah.
Oh,
Grits is corn. Yeah. Grits are good.
whose car is this? Is this that same car we were
Oh,
looking at?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
it's got the "Don't Tread on Me" license plate.
Well, and it's a 58 Bel Air, and you can tell because that fin thing doesn't go way over there because the Impalas had 3 lights across back there. These things, when I was a kid, these things were everywhere. I mean, the 4 doors and the Bel Airs, they're just. If you went somewhere, you you were gonna see one of these.
Yeah, for a while those were like a mainstay kind of cars. Is that
Well, just like now, if you go somewhere, you'll see Toyotas or something. Yeah, these a
pumpkin
lot of
pie and
people had them.
Chevrolet?
A lot of people had Chevrolet. Mopar cases, grits are yum. Yeah, they are. How about shrimp and grits? Man,
You don't have shrimp and grits for breakfast, do you?
oh God, I was down there on the Gulf Coast with a friend of mine, and he took us out, and and I didn't know what to get. It's like we're in this seafood restaurant. He goes, "Get shrimp and grits. You'll like it." Man, I did. It's a 58.
Mopar K. Mopar K says her and Pa got 900K views on shorts this month.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's really good. Congratulations. Yep. It feels good when you create things and you get like a response like that.
Firefly says, "I'm not a fan of grits." Man, I love grits. I don't know why. And there are people that, like I had a friend, Carl, he wouldn't even try it. "No, I'm not eating anything called grits." I go, "Well, just try it. It's corn, "I'm not eating it." Okay, whatever.
OBS says it's a Biscayne.
Firefly, the seafood is better on the Gulf. Oh, yeah, man, I was right there on the Gulf and had shrimp and grits. It was, man, that was probably bumped my blood sugar up. Oh, so it's about ready to disappear. Getting a shrimp allergy when I was getting into shrimp. Okay. Tavo says, we even got that 58 Biscayne down under. Oh, okay. OBS shipper. Now 292, 3 on a tree. Is that a 292 that's a bigger 283? Or is that a 292 that's a 6-cylinder? Because I think those GMC 6-cylinders that were 292s. I can't keep up with it. Just all the
Mexican Spec says he's been approved for monetization.
Oh, good.
That allows people to be a member of his channel or send super chats. And he says, what happens after that, I still don't know. I don't know either, Mexican Spec. I don't know. We just keep on going.
You just start working really hard and you'll make
$3,
$4 a week.
Maybe.
Olive says there's nothing really wrong with grits, but you kind of want butter and bacon, fat and salt. Man, I don't know. My father used to make grits, and nobody in the family ate them except my father and me. And yeah, he put butter and maybe milk or something. I don't know. I was a little kid when he used to do that.
Yeah, Mexican Spec, he won't get paid for advertisements yet. He needs to get to 4,000 hours to get that level of monetization. But they've been doing live streams every week, and they'll get to that 4,000. You don't Mexican Spec. You don't have a lot of hours falling off the back end, do you? Like
Oh,
you're building hours, aren't you? He'll get there.
okay.
He's on his way.
Tavo says they came there in boxes and assembled by Holden. Okay. So did they say Holden on them or did they say Chevrolet on them? And then OBS Shipyard says it's a 292 straight six. Okay. That's probably a pretty nice car. So like a Mexican car, yeah. Nobody watches my long form videos. Shorts don't show ads.
It is so difficult to get viewership on long form videos, Mexican Spec.
It is. And then once in a while, some people just get it. I don't know.
There is so much.
That guy that I'm watching today, that guy you came in, you thought it was an
The
AI
history
channel.
one about airplanes.
Yeah, that guy, he has like, he doesn't even have, he has like a little over 1,000 subs, like 1.4 or something.
Yeah.
And he's getting thousands of views on those, like 4,000 views. And that he put that out today, And it's like, man, how's he get so many views? But it's not AI. It kind of looks like an AI video, but it's not, and when he talks, he uses his own voice. And somebody gave him shit in his comments about being AI, and he goes, no, this is my voice. I write all this. This is my voice, and I make sure these pictures match and all that, and they do. It was really good stuff, and that's why I was watching it. But I don't know. He's getting an audience. Except, yes, most of the Chevy 6 were 292. I'm not sure what year they came out, though. Eat food in front of the camera during the road trip. He won't show himself in front of the camera. Oh, you could just show the food going up to the camera like you're eating it.
Todd Saw recommends that you have an all playlist so friends can help you out with watch hours. Some people just like to have the television on, right? And they want something to just play. And if you have that, they can go to YouTube, they can click your all playlist, and it will just one after another play everything you have. So if you make an all playlist and it's pretty easy to do. That gives people that option to just click on that, and then it'll just run through everything that you've done in order that you've done it. It is a good thing to have. I don't know if we have that on our channel.
So I know I already scrolled way by. Todd Saw. I don't know what he's doing, but man, you're doing a lot of long form videos, and they're recommended. As soon as you do them, I'm getting them recommended to me, and I'm watching them. So I don't know why his come through recommended. Whatever he's doing, you're doing it right, because they're getting recommended.
I haven't seen a long form Moparquet don't play video lately. Have you only been doing shorts this month, Moparquet?
I've seen her shorts come through, but I got to look for her long form ones. Mexican Spec, I don't recommend you stop anywhere.
I recommend we all stop. We need to cut this out and get a real job. Has anybody been
That's how I got to 1,000 subscribers. I already had over 5,000 hours.
Wow.
Doing long form, shorts, and live streaming. Each helps in different ways.
It does, yeah. Our subscriber base grew much more quickly from shorts, but our hours, we grew a lot of hours from live streaming, and then we get I think we build a lot of character building through our you know what, long form video, it's is the worst. I think it maybe is the most competitive. I think maybe that's where the problem is. But we have some more long form video stuff coming out. I think the long form is good. Like the regular videos, 10-minute, the 20-minute videos are good because uh, people don't want to rewatch old live streams a lot. So it's there to like just round out like this is where we are with projects and that kind of thing.
Braden sent this in 1958 General Motors cars, and they show all the divisions here: Chevrolet,
Sweet. Thank you,
Pontiac,
Braden. That's very
Buick,
relevant.
Oldsmobile, Cadillac, and yeah, that's kind of interesting. Old ad. Let's see what else is here. Oh, that's a model, isn't it? 58 Thunderbird. Oh, how do we get that backed off? Oh, I can do that. Do you know what that is? That is a C6 Corvette, and they company building these things. They rebody it and they call it a 789. The front's supposed to be a 57 Chevy. The middle's supposed to be like a 58 Chevy, and the back of it's supposed to be like a 59 Chevy. Where's Ray? He's got to see this. He'd go nuts. So that's a 789 Corvette. Pretty cool, I think.
Oh, I did see the Mopar K was rewiring the dash and steering column on her car. Did you ever get it running? Oh, don't give away the ending, Mopar K.
Firefly. Have to employ an AI to talk to the other AI in live chat. Oh, to just sit there. AI to AI. Dead Cougar Garage says, great, you got the duster going.
There's plenty of people who do that. They view bot their videos.
That's horrible.
It is it's a thing. The big influencers, they don't get sponsorships and stuff like that unless they have adequate view numbers. So they pad their views with view botting.
That's terrible.
For a long time, I thought Luis was some kind of view bot.
You found Luis was?
I've always said that because sometimes he talks about stuff that's not related to what's happening, but other times he's right on. He's right on brand. So I don't.
Braden, what you doing? You sent me all these pictures, and you just sent another one with exactly the same pictures. Okay.
Mopar K says she just finished today with the wiring. Do your lights work properly, Mopar K? I know we in the test with the Bronco, for some reason the driver's side lights are really dim compared to the passenger side lights on the rear, but they are working. They're just dim for some reason, so it might be a ground issue. I'll bet you it's a ground issue, or maybe a connection.
Could be.
Oh, that wiring was atrocious. At least it's doing something now.
So, 58 Mercury wagon.
No, the lights still don't work.
A two-door.
Sorry, Mopar K.
A two-door hardtop. That means when you roll the windows down, there's no post there.
Yeah.
There's no B-pillar. And it's a two-door. That's kind of a rare car. 58 Mercury. I remember these things running around. Haven't seen one in ages, though.
Valfly says, I would not attach my name to that car in any way.
What's that?
And Mexican Spec says he agrees on that. Which car?
I don't know which car that is.
Tell us which car. What would maybe we don't want to know.
Oh, maybe it's that Corvette, that goofy Corvette with the 789 Corvette.
Mopar K says, you'll have to help me out with the grounds. I've grounded everything I seen. All right, Mopar K, one of the tricks with old Mopars is a lot of the lights are grounded to the housing. Like there's no wire. It's just like the socket where it plugs into, and that's bolted to the body of the car, and that car's been repainted. So it might not have very... So sometimes what you could do is you could take like a jumper wire and one end of it to something shiny in the trunk, a ground, something that grounds good, okay, and then touch it to the electrical socket or the taillight housing. And if that makes the light get brighter, then you need to clean up a connection somewhere in some way. Sometimes I'll just add a wire that, jams into the socket as you stick in this plug in there, and then have grounds that go to everything. Mopar case says, I'll call you, you can help. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I,
When you're working on it, call me, let me know how things are going. We can talk through it.
I'm sorry, I'm running
I'm sorry.
your stuff over
I
here.
got distracted talking to Mopar.
But that's good. You're taking care of that. Okay, so I just went and found another picture of this from the back.
Oh, Mexican Spec
Oh, it's
is
not what I
put up a
wanted.
link to OBS Shipyard. OBS Shipyard's here every week, and they're pretty cool. And their channel, they're trying to build up subs. We'd appreciate it, and so would they if you would check them out and drop them a like and a subscription if you're enjoying their content. We like promoting other channels here. We're not a
Okay. Can we do that? Oh, it's going to come up over there. Can you subscribe to that for me?
Yeah.
That's OBS Shipyard. Yeah, so we are now.
Well, this isn't you.
Oh,
This
it's
is
not me?
That's okay. I'm subscribed as me.
Well, then you can send it to me somehow. So I can't do it right now then. So remind me when we're done with the stream so I can fix that.
So I'm subscribed now with. I didn't know I wasn't subscribed. I'm so sorry. And like the live. That's right. Drop us a like. Drop us a like.
So now you can see why this is called a 789. Oh man, I'm having throat issues. Yeah, where's Ray tonight? He probably knows about this thing.
Bowfly doesn't like the AI cars.
Artificial ignorance.
In a can. It's a thirsty one.
I got dash problems with Greenie. Hopefully it will get sorted out soon. Greenie is the 69 Cougar, I assume. Dead Cougar Garage. Get that off the screen. That's so ugly. I kind of like it because I like 59 Chevys, and have a Corvette that looks like that. I think that's crazy. Oh man. All right, we'll get rid of it.
There's 1,000.
Oh no! You know what I just did?
Erased everything.
Yeah, but there's other ones that
Mopar Case says, I've seen one of those cars in person and I thought it was a kit car.
You know what's kind of cool about that 789 Corvette? It's a company that does it, and you order it, and they will not do two the same color combination. So every one of them is the color combination you want.
Valfly, I would expect that you are attracted to that car because of the smell. Because flies.
Now,
and poop.
Braden sent this in, and I'm guessing this is a clay model back in the mid-50s at Ford or Lincoln or something. Braden never sends any description of what they are. Just put his Cougar back up. And this, I remember this thing when I was a kid, and I don't remember, maybe it was a General Motors, one of their show cars or something. Man, that resolution's terrible, but that's another one. That is ugly. That is ugly.
That looks like a Homer Simpson car or something.
I think that's something Ford did. I think that's pre-Edsel, something that Ford did. That's horrible. Big old rocket engines on the back and whatever those things are up front that's around where the front wheels show through, and then that stupid looking grill. That is horrible. I can't believe they were serious about that. And there's another one that's Ford, that's same thing. It's pretty
That
bad.
I like this one better than the other one because it doesn't have so much superfluous weird stuff. But obviously, I wouldn't want to be in that
And then
glass
this
bubble.
is one that
The mouthfly gets sick. Well, yeah. They just, sometimes good things come from things that are less good.
I got to go back to my email. Well, here's what we need to do. Somebody needs to send me in. Well, Buddy Carfano just sent more in. I was going to say somebody needs to send me something to get rid of this. And there we are. It's a Volkswagen.
One-Eye Cat is here. Welcome in, Dawn. How you doing?
So, these Volkswagen buses, I forget what they call them. They call them by the number of windows, and I'd have to count them.
23 window Samba.
Oh, it says it on it. Okay. And then
That's cool.
And then the windshield sticks out.
That's wild.
But that's really extreme. I know people just open them up a little bit and the air comes in. It's really nice. But yeah. And then I'm seeing another one down here. I think I can poke this and make it happen. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what the turn signals really look like. They weren't amber. Tao, did you get? Yeah, I showed your 58 Plymouth early, like it was one of the very first ones we showed. It was kind of rough looking.
YouTube is dirty laundry, says Mo Parquet. Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, people love dirty laundry. They love dirty laundry. Yeah. People like it. It's the train wreck effect, right? Even if it's chaotic, or especially if it's people, they gotta see, they gotta watch. They're like, oh man, what is this?
58 Chevy with a 6-cylinder, still bolt 6. Man.
Mexican Specs asked Mo Parquet, are you getting your chicks for free? No, but she's getting her money for nothing. Maybe she gets chicks for free. It's almost Easter. Get some chicks for free. We have a little chicken, one of those little chicken cages that you kind of roll around in the yard so they can pick bugs, and then you roll them to the next spot. But the birds of prey can't get at them. Because if you have chickens in your yard, the big birds will swoop in and grab them up. What's wrong? Do you want this
really
bigger?
Small. Yeah, I want it bigger.
Okay. Don't be touching my mouse.
Okay, and that's a Ford version of the Chevy.
Mark Sauvé says, I've come to realize that with the lack of funds for the projects I want to do, it will take way too long for it to be worth my time to post vids up on YouTube. Yeah, the slow grind. YouTube doesn't respond so much to that slow, like what it actually takes. They want Hollywood magic, where you're like, bang, in 30 minutes, you completely restore a car. It's really hard to do. Like, I don't have space on my computer to keep videos that old. Like it's.
Yeah. And then Don says, Wendy says, hell yes, on that bus. She says, park it out back. Look at that. Can you imagine a school district having that and they put chrome wheels on it?
They did put chrome wheels on it. That would be a nice conversion for like a food truck, or for like an ice cream truck kind of thing, right?
I don't know, just a party bus. You're gonna go somewhere, just throw all your friends in there and
party bus,
drive to No Name Nationals.
Yeah. Or like I guess you could make it a little RV. It'd be all right.
Yeah, Buddy Carfano, that's a good one. Thanks for sending that one.
Kevin just got done on King Bob Model Works live stream. He had me on YouTube. Oh wow, guys, check out that the replay of King Bob Model Works because Kevin Smith was on there. You already missed it, but it might be something worth rewatching. Wendy, Mexican Specs talking to Wendy. If Hemmings is selling it, it will be, oh shoot, it will be expensive. Well, I mean, maybe they only put up the best stuff. I don't know. I have no experience with it. But it is something unique. You don't see that every day. It'd take a special kind of person to want to own something like that.
Oh, here's a picture I got it. This is Tavo sent this.
One-Eyed Cat says that would fit a big block. Certainly. 2, maybe 2. Moparquet Don't Play says pumping out videos weekly of revivals is bad to the bone. They have it all figured out. Respect. Weekly is insanely tough. There's only a couple of channels that can pump out weekly revival videos, and they are on the grind. Those people, man, it's... You always got 1 going and 3 going in the background because you got to collect parts and you got to be just, that's hectic. That's really, I mean, once you get that going, you can make a lot of money on YouTube even now when payouts are way down. Some of those channels are still making money, but I mean, I couldn't possibly. If we had a team of people, but then we'd have to pay a team of people. I don't know.
And then
Phil Collins can't dance, someone said.
This picture.
Kevin Smith says post a link. Oh, he'll post a link. Yeah, post a link.
It's down
Thank
at the
you,
bottom.
Kevin. There's a link to the live Kevin was on. That's for you people who are interested in talking about models. And Kevin knows some in-the-know people who really do it nice. So even if you're not into that, you might check it out. It might be really interesting.
See, One-Eyed Cat's just, he's calling out Moparquet at No Name Nationals. They're going to race.
Oh, wow. Yes, some of those long-term projects take a year or more from when they actually recover the car to when they work on it. And then, like, I've noticed that Junkyard Digs is circling back to projects from 3 years ago. Like, they started them, they did a revival, they dragged it home, and then they parked it again. And instead of buying more new cars, they're going back and pulling those cars back in, getting them restarted, and fixing the engines or fixing, major things that kept them from being able to be actual driving cars. And a lot of people are trying to sell some of the stuff too, because you can only pile cars up so long. It doesn't even make sense. You haven't rescued it if it's still just sitting there and no one's enjoying it.
Mexican Spec says I could record videos year round and you would never know what time of year it is. It is always nice down there, isn't it? Okay, this is a picture that Tavo sent in. And he goes, this is a highway 400 miles north of him. And those looks like piano keys on a runway. Can you land there? Are you allowed to land there? I mean, that's a pretty cool looking road. Can you imagine driving along there in Australia like that? Of course, you'd be on the wrong damn side of the road. But okay, we got another one from Buddy Carafano that I like. A Divco milk truck. Man, these things, when I was a kid, we had milkman came around in the morning and delivered the milk. That's what they drove, was one of these things. And the back of it's refrigerated, and the guy kind of stands in there, and then he'd go in and out the door on the passenger side kind of has a step, and he'd get the milk and come out. And that's just how you got milk then. You didn't buy it in the store. They brought it to you. 3 days a week. Pretty cool.
Moparquet says it's on. Her and One-Eyed Cat are going to race at No Name Nationals. You guys need to take that to John Wilburn's channel too. Make sure it's the call out, and you got to make a video. You got to make the call out video. Make it back and forth.
Kevin Smith says milk only lasts a day back then. No, it lasts a couple of days. We'd get it, put it in the refrigerator, and then I don't know, 2 days later they show up again. And the milkman would come over to the side door in our kitchen. He just opened the door. He'd knock, open the door. Didn't wait for anybody to open it. Set the milk down and put a ticket there, and out he goes. And about once, I don't know, once a week, once a month, I don't know how often, my mother paid him, but they always delivered the milk in one of these things. Divco truck. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the antique insulated milk box.
Oh,
I remember we had a little Turner's one. This is oh, why is this here?
I don't know. It's going nuts.
Yeah. There it is. Aluminum double layer galvanized or aluminum box that would sit on your porch, and the milkman would come and just put the milk bottles in you put your empties out there, so you take your empties and put your milk in there. There you go.
Kevin Smith, us five brats milk didn't last 2 hours with us. Well, we put milk on our cereal. I don't know. I just thought that's how milk was. Look up Foremost milk.
Oh, here's some bottles in there. You can
Oh
get
yeah,
six bottles in there.
Ours didn't come in bottles. It came in same thing like now, where the little looks like a little TP on the top.
Okay, what did you want me to look for?
Foremost, Foremost milk. Let's see if it. I wonder if that, because that's what we had when we were kids.
Foremost milk bottle.
Well, not bottles. That's wrong. It's milk, because that's like something from 30 years before me. Just get rid of bottle. Yeah, that first one right there. The one right above your head. That's what we got.
Remember the little milk cartons you got at school? Do they still have cardboard milk boxes at school?
And then the one above my head, the one that said it's the milk is the far right. The one in the middle says Solo. That's the 2%. I forgot all about that. That's pretty funny. 2% Solo. And that's what my mother got a lot, was Solo, because she wanted us to have all the fat.
If they could find the other 98% of that milk, we'd be unstoppable.
That's just pretty funny. Okay, we don't need to be showing milk, but I just thought it was cool.
Buddy Carfano says he still has the milk box on his porch for looks, and it came from his grandma's house. Everyone had them at one point, I guess.
Yeah, and Burluck says, we had Foremost. Yeah, you're out in that same area of the world.
Tavo says National Highway widened and cleared out the sides to accommodate aircraft wings.
Well, you know what? It has the piano keys painted on there like it's a runway.
He says it's a flying doctor landing site.
Oh, that's
so it's
pretty
like
cool.
An emergency pad.
Okay, can we swap to mine? Get off the milk channel?
You just told me to go to milk.
I know, but we see milk enough.
Seen enough milk. There's the ice cream man. I need a 5-second break. Guys, I'm going to take a break.
And
don't run them too hard.
Here's another milk thing, only it's, they got ice cream and shakes and all that kind of stuff.
I'm a little bit woozy. Wobbly leg.
So Kim left. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, United States of America. Hello, everyone. Does anyone know how much horsepower a 1971 318 have? The two-barrel 318 in 71, I think, was 230 horsepower. I believe that's what it was. And that was the last year that it was rated as brake horsepower. 72, they rated them at, what'd they call it? Mexican speckle, no. Gross horsepower. So everything changed. I am looking for more. I don't have any more emails. Buddy Carfano sent some good stuff in tonight. So your son's in Mazatlan. Convention of some kind. Okay. Tawa says people would expire after certain events without those highway landing strips. Man. No, I think gross horsepower was with all the accessories on the engine. I don't know. They really messed us up. What they did was up through 71, everything was brake horsepower just the way it always was. 72, they lowered the compression, they changed cam timing, they did a bunch of emission stuff, and then they went to gross horsepower.
Ew, gross horsepower.
But I think that was with the accessories on there, so I don't know. Yeah, net horsepower is at the wheels. Yeah, I don't think they did that.
Hey, if you had a 4-barrel and a high-performance cam and headers, you can get that 318 engine up to probably 235. Bam! It'll only cost you $1,000. John Bossoms says, I loved the Mr. Softy ice cream when I was a kid. Soft serve is good
see,
stuff.
that's stuff that we didn't get that out west.
The local Dairy Freeze. It wasn't a Dairy Queen. It was a Dairy Freeze because
I heard of that, but I didn't know what it was.
They didn't want to pay the franchise fee. Actually, it was originally a Dairy Queen. It was like the B tier. They had the soft serve, and they'd give you the swirl, like they give you chocolate or vanilla or swirl. So the swirl they go around. And they make this tall arse. Did you guys have the local soft serve place that would really pile it on? You get the cone, and they'd like make it like this freaking tall. You'd be like, ah. What?
What?
I know you didn't get that on camera. You never do with something like that. Mopar says paw is down again. Freaking whipped cream aerosol bottle shot out of the fire in his ribs. What are you going to do with that old man? You can't do nothing with that old man. He's crazy.
He's worse than I am.
He's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry he got hurt. I mean, I genuinely am. That's terrible.
You can tell all that lettering is hand painted, says one cat. Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a couple people who are on YouTube. They're true artists. They do that kind of stuff. It's cool to watch them.
Firefly says, went away. I couldn't read it that fast.
Oh.
Well, it scrolled.
Do you want me to get it?
I'm trying to get it. Just a minute. Oh, Firefly, I've seen an ice cream truck at the drag strip. It was hilarious. You know what? Yeah. At No Name Nationals, isn't there an ice cream truck there? Or had some kind of frozen treats?
At the thing or on the track?
No. Oh, not racing. He was there selling ice cream.
Kevin Smith put up another link to a model friend that they're a project that they're building.
Dr. Goes.
Don't be afraid to check that out.
Dr. Goes here. Man, this is scrolling by so fast. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't read everybody's stuff. We had a local shop that has a 1 pound cone. Holy crap.
There you go. Wow, that's a big ice cream cone. Silliness, things that they do. Who needs a 1 pound of ice cream all at once? Olive says, I put a 73 318 in my Duster with an Isky cam, 2-barrel, air pump delete, headers, and a few other goodies. I'd guess maybe 275 or a bit more. Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic. You can get a small block Mopar to make really good power. You know.
Braden, I don't think this is 1958. I don't know why he sent this, but he sent it.
I don't know. Silliness. Sometimes he just sends stuff.
Can you?
I can.
And then This maybe is supposed to be that 789 Corvette. I don't know.
It does kind of look like that.
That's a rendering of it. What is this? Braden, what is this you sent?
That's a pivoting car.
With a headlight up there?
It's a safety car, has full circle unobstructed view, fresh air from novel air intake. I've seen this thing before. Absurd.
Absurd.
Yeah.
That, I remember that. That was a Plymouth.
Kevin says, have some coffee on me. I gotta go get it. Do you need anything while I'm up? Have a sip of your drink. Breathe for a second. Everybody, have a snack.
This was a, what do they call it? Show car that Plymouth had. But this is much later. This is like in the mid-60s. X and specs. Please stop torturing us with these pictures, 789. Hey, you know what? That's what he sent. And you know what? I went through it pretty quickly. Granddad's junk. Kim, we just put 2 spoons into the 2-liter ice cream. It's a race to the end. Okay. Show us a gyro car. Yeah, somebody send in the gyro car. What did they call that thing? The oh, here we go. Buddy Carfano sent in more. Oh, it's not a car, but the year's right. 1958 Schwinn. I remember those things.
Oh yeah. Goes on. Long after the thrill.
Dr. Ghost says the local sound business guy eats up.
Yeah.
Kim's singing, so I really have a hard time talking over her. Kim.
Quit singing, I got it.
The local sound business guy eats a 1-pound cone every day in the summer, and he is only 5'7", about 145 pounds. Unreal. He was on the local news. This Dr. Ghost says that.
No, see, you can't do that every day. You gotta do that like just on a rare occasion. It makes it more special.
This is scrolling by so fast I can't do much. Dr. Ghost says, look up the 1965 AGL4 pivoting GM truck.
Okay, hold on. I'll type it in while my stuff is
While
brewing.
your
While
coffee's
my stuff
brewing.
is brewing, I'm overwriting your foremost milk. Oh, there it is. Some kind of pivoting truck. Oh, it's a General Motors monstrosity.
Oh, look at that.
Some kind of pivoting truck. Oh, check out. Ooh.
Got the front end kind of looks like a Greenbrier, but it isn't.
Check out the
Oh,
articulation.
it flexes.
That's pretty cool. Is it based on some kind of military thing?
What's going?
Oh, big storms coming?
Yeah, that's what he just said. Senior and Son says it's just leaving Arkansas, which it is. There it is in Arkansas. That's him. That's us. Big old mess coming our way. Man.
Oh, we better keep streaming. So if something horrible happens, everybody will see it. You don't want to miss the crazy stuff that happens.
Bora Birkin. Good evening.
He says the vicissitudes of my existence are vastly underwhelming and lacking. Well, now you've found this channel. And here, our vicissitudes are regular whelming.
Now, in case we lose our internet with this big storm that's coming,
Yeah.
what are we going to do next week? Or we already decide what we're doing next week? You already wrote something. Oh, I thought, yeah, 1970, I guess, is what we already decided, right?
No, 1970 was the week
Oh, that's what we
before.
did. Okay,
We
so
already did
what are we
1970.
doing next week?
All
Just
right.
so we get it down
You got a
before.
couple minutes to think about it, but throw out your suggestions for next week, and we will randomly
Oh,
select which one we like the best.
and Luis is taking off.
Oh, good night, Louise.
Next week, the car you wish you kept.
Oh, a car that you've owned, that you no longer own, that you wish you had not gotten rid of?
I got about 70 of those.
That's a long description, but we know what we're talking about. Yeah, like every car. Yeah.
Dean was here earlier.
See, that's like different than the one that got away, right? Because you actually did buy it, and then after it's gone, you realized, like, what was I doing?
Luis says, rest in peace. Michael Jackson, 58 through '09. Man, I remember that day. I was in a doctor's office and there was a TV set running, and he passed away. And the same day, Farrah Fawcett died. And they were both on TV when I was in the doctor's office waiting to go in to see the doctor. Oh, so did someone say 1980? It was some later date. And then Viofly says experimental cars and prototypes. Did we do that not long ago? Or
We've done experimental and prototype cars
we did that
about
not long
three
ago.
different times.
We did it not long ago.
And it's fun. I think it devolves into a show of
I don't know.
trash
I don't know.
sometimes.
I don't know. I wouldn't be against it, but
But we've done
we
it
just
not
did it.
too long ago.
We did it not long ago. Here's
Kevin Smith says, rest in peace, his buddy Scott Ridley, a great model builder, a great guy. So sad. Sorry to hear that, Kevin.
this is 1958. Jukebox.
Stereophonic
Jukebox. That was really something back
Look, it's
then.
got a speaker on both sides, a red
Yep.
one and a blue one. That makes it stereo.
I remember going to a restaurant. You go put money in these things, and then this thing would go along and pick up records and put it. It was a whole bunch of machinery. Did a good job. Firefly, Australian classic cars. Man, we could do that.
It gets thin though, because only Tavo has all the best stuff.
Yeah, Tavo has all the best stuff.
No, that's not true. There's other people who
Well,
have
yeah, but
Australian
Tavo has all the best stuff that he
access
sends
to
in.
real stuff, not just YouTube, Google's
And
slop.
Tavo says he sent one more email. Let me
With
see what he got.
Alme tags on it. Mopar K says tallest cars. More. Did you ever see people driving around in that fake shopping cart?
Yes.
Can you imagine being on the highway in that? It's like so high up in the air. That would be crazy. Tavo said that'd last about 5 minutes. No, it'd be a half hour or so, but usually we just kind of make those cars a segment. You know?
And I think this.
Here's a quarter.
Can you? I don't know if I can make that smaller. I cannot make that smaller.
What smaller? Well, I can make it a little smaller. Why? What are we missing? Just the tip of that one car.
Yeah, the whole front end's missing off.
I can fix it.
These are Australian cars that Tavo just sent in from, I assume, from the 50s.
Call someone who listen and
it is 19. These are 1958 cars from Australia. Look at that one on the bottom. It's got little fit. We're gonna listen to Kim sing.
Don't come round me handing you none of your lines. Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares. Okay. No, I'm done singing.
So that one on the bottom, these are 1958 from Australia. That one on the bottom's got the little fins like they tacked on the back of the 58 Dodges here, but it's on a completely different car. That's kind of interesting. And the roof line looks like something from the mid-50s here. Senior says, I plugged many jukeboxes to listen to old tunes like A Boy Named Sue. Yeah, you remember that?
Oh, I don't really know that song, but I know of that song. That's like a story song.
Okay, so
Country music.
Tavo said that's what we had to offer from the big three in 1958. So the bottom is Chrysler, I assume.
Big 358. Gotcha.
What's what here? What is
we
that?
Didn't see a terrible amount of foreign cars tonight.
Is that a Ford on the upper left and then a General Motors on the right? I'm not sure which is which.
When did they start importing cars?
From Australia?
No, just kind of
into
the United States.
Volkswagen, 1949. There were two. Then there were more and more.
But by 58, there weren't really that many.
In 58,
Volvos and Mercedes, right?
Look up.
I'll look them up. Go ahead. You keep talking.
Well, I can give you some names if you want me to tell you. Against the early 70 custom cars like Pink Panther. Yeah. I was going to say, look at. Yeah, Volvos. There were Volvos around. They look like 46 Ford, sort of. And Kevin Smith put up a link. I'm not sure what it's for. And then, yeah, Mercedes, of course. They had those in 58. You can put that. You can show that stuff.
Well, you're still talking about this, aren't you?
No, I'm.
Oh, you finished it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see you going on there, so let's just go. Oh, that's our Chrysler Royale 53, 54 turret with later model ends. Yeah, you're right. Sword, Ford Zephyr, and then Holden FC. Okay. Okay, yeah, so there's a Jaguar. You're going to have to bring it up while I talk about it.
I just put 1958 British cars.
Okay, so
there's a Austin Healey, there's a MG.
And Mike Enns here. Good evening. I was going to say, look at the, what was that thing called? What's the German car called? German Ford.
Mike Enns here. Welcome in.
I said hi. I don't know. I can't pull stuff out of my head. Well, you could look up the another British car that we didn't get a lot of them, but they were here, was the Super Snipe.
Super Snipe.
Super Snipe. Yeah, that was a car back then. And of course the Jaguar. Yeah, there's a Humber Super Snipe. There were a few of those around. Yeah, like that. Although I've never seen a station wagon one before, but there's a station wagon.
There apparently is such a thing.
And then
there's that.
There weren't a lot of them, but they were here. And then, God, what else was there in?
I pulled up. Oh, we already did Russian. Here's the Volvos from 1958.
Yeah, those things were all over the place.
That kind of has a
Except you're not showing them. Yeah.
I'm not showing. I'm looking at them, but I'm not showing.
Yeah, those things were all over the place.
This looks a little bit like a Rover, doesn't it?
Looks like a 40. Looks like a 46 Ford to me. The shape of it, yeah. But these things were around. And then the one down below is
they're around. They imported those suckers.
The 122S, which is next to me down there, but that's later than 58. That's the they also called that the Amazon, Volvo Amazon. But the like that Volvo wagon up there, that thing, yeah, there weren't a lot of those, but they were around. But the sedans,
that kicks butt. I like that.
The 544.
I like that little thing.
Yeah, a little 4-cylinder engine, and they were okay. They were okay. And Robin Reliant. Robin Reliant. Oh, it says, the 544. Yes, the 122 is the Amazon, yeah. Oh, that's the one I was trying to remember. Inspector Bruce knew what I was thinking about. The Ford Taunus. Look up the Taunus. See if there's a 58 Taunus. And it's Ford Taunus. And I forgot about all the foreign cars. You brought that up that they.
See, everybody thinks American cars. But in 58, what we're doing 58. I brought us
Hmm.
back to 58 because
Yeah,
we're
good.
doing
I'm glad you
58.
did that.
Because I don't want to miss everything out. Like we only do half the stuff and then we never want to come back to 58 because we already did 58. It's like we want to talk about the big three, which is good. I mean, absolutely, a big portion of the show should do that. But I like to circle around it because there's some pretty neat foreign cars, and it gives you a picture of everything that was on the road and available, and the size of cars and the styling that was popular at
Okay,
the
those
time.
that Taunus, those are newer.
Here's
Well,
one
there's the one in the
here.
middle. Yeah, that's newer. That's
That's newer.
63.
Oh, okay.
But the what's that one right there? That blue one.
Blue
Oh,
one.
that one. There you go. There you go.
That's a
That's kind of like
okay.
late
Yeah.
50s Taunus.
It looks like they're trying to copy an American car.
And then
Oh wait,
and
it's a
then
Ford.
Mike N says 61 Vauxhall Cresta. I don't remember the Cresta, but if you look up 58 Vauxhall, I bet they probably brought some in. Oh, the other one back then was the Hillman Minx. I remember the Hillman Minx back then. Yeah, Vauxhall Cresta is what
This
Mike
one
N just
says
said.
it's the Cresta, and then there was some other ones here. There's a Victor.
Vauxhall Victor, I remember that.
What's your
I
Vector,
remember those. I
Victor?
remember those things. I remember those things when I was a kid. There weren't a lot of them, but they did import them into the U.S.
It looks like it makes me think of the 56, 57 kind of Chevy sort of, but it looks smaller
It is
overall.
smaller. It is much
It's
smaller.
like a miniature version of it. That's cool.
Oh,
I'm okay
Barrows
with
just come
that.
in? What's this? Barrows Garage just bought a Metropolitan. Oh, they're talking about the Metropolitan, yeah.
Really? Oh, I can't wait to see that.
And then, let's see. What is that? What's that blue one right behind you? What is that?
That's a Velox.
Oh, that's from 58. Man, look, that looks like a bigger car. They didn't bring those into the US, but I think they had them in Australia. I think that's what Dean Stevenson had when they were kids. Zephyr 6 Mark III is known as the Maury Mustang. I don't know. Then
Josh Homan says lots of manufacturers in different countries tried to copy American designs. Oh yeah, well yeah, it was everywhere. People saw what was new, or a good designer is always like does their best to have their finger on the pulse of what's going on. So you would go out to the car shows and you would look at like what was the future of cars. You'd get the magazines if you could, whatever you could get to sort of see what's new and what's happening. You don't want your car to look old fashioned. I mean, that's today too. They're always, if you look at the trucks, the size, the shape, it all across all the different manufacturers.
I like that car, that Vauxhall Velux or Velux or whatever
Really?
it's called. I think that's sharp looking. Yeah, because the roof's got that rounded top, and I don't know. I just like it.
It looks like a 60s car.
Yeah, but it's a 58.
It was ahead of its time.
Okay, then try Hillman Minx.
Mings, okay. I will
Hillman.
find it.
Hillman, H-I. Hillman. Hillman. There it is. It popped up already.
This looks like another Mini. You get a lot of Mini cars from the foreign markets because the small streets in Europe and stuff like that.
Hillman Minx. Those things like that green one right above my head. That one.
This one.
Yeah, those things. When I was a kid, those things were around a lot.
Yeah.
So that was a car that was imported. But of course, they were left-hand drive, the ones that we had. And then everybody's asking about the Nash Metropolitan.
All right. Well, I will bring it up. I guess because Barrows has one.
Well, there were quite a few of them around when I was a kid, and it's a Nash, but underneath it's a British car.
Okay. Well, make sure you're not ignoring chat.
See, Tavo says Minx was a medium-sized car down there. Really? Yeah, those things. And that white and green one next to me, or turquoise, whatever it is, that was a really popular color.
And just for scale, this year has a couple people in it.
Yeah, those were tiny. They were tiny.
Yeah. Just a little two-seater convertible. Were they all convertibles? Is that like a removable top?
No, I don't think that top was removable. I think some of them were convertible, some of them were not. I think. I don't think that was.
Oh, look at this. This is like a Mary Kay one from Barrett Jackson. Doesn't that look like a Mary Kay car?
Some of those, and some of those, very few of them said Hudson on them. Hudson, because Hudson and American Motor, Hudson and Nash got together, became American Motors. So they were sold that had the Hudson emblem right in the center through Hudson dealers for a first year, two, I don't know. And then they were all Nashes after that.
Kevin, you can repost your link if you'd like. One Eye Cat says the convertible looks like a pedal car. It almost does. Yeah.
What was, somebody will know.
It's already half scale. You just make it a third smaller, and it's a pedal car.
In the guts were all a British car, a little British sports car, and I don't remember which one. Man, that was a good idea. Bring up all those.
Well, thanks.
Oh, yeah, I just downloaded some from Braden. I'm not going to show all his, but I'll show us a few of them.
Here's an Austin Healey.
Oh, that's what it was. Some kind of an Austin. Oh, there's an MGA. That blue one right there.
This one?
Yeah, there were a lot of those things around.
Yeah.
And then what's...
Here's a Lotus. Huh? How did you guys miss Lotus? I need you to expand your mind for us here. When we call out for number, let's see some stuff.
Metro was based on the Austin A30 platform. Okay, so it was in Austin. It's a little four-cylinder.
There's an Ensign, a standard Ensign?
Those, I never saw one of those.
This is,
Oh, look at that, right above your head. The Berkeley. You know what? There's a guy, man, what's the name of his channel? Two-stroke something. Two-stroke, I don't know. He's a guy that works on all these. He works on all these little cars. He's got one of those he's redoing right now. And he's got a dog named Stella, and the dog rides. He has those little Subarus with the look like an egg with the two-cylinder engine in them, and he's got a bunch of little cars like that. Anyway, he's got a pretty interesting channel. I watch him a lot.
Is that the guy who builds the high-performance single-cylinder, like 50cc two-stroke engines?
Oh, I don't know. He might. I don't remember that, but he's got some weird little cars.
Well, you remember that? If it was him, you remember. He used nitromethane.
Oh no,
he gets like 30 horsepower.
You're talking about the guy that's the camera something that drives like a king midget to the East Coast or something.
No, that's a different person too.
Two-stroke blue.
Okay,
360, that Subaru, yeah. Yeah, he's got a Subaru 360. He's got a little van, and then he's got a little, the little coupe.
I don't know that channel. I'm going to have to check that out.
Oh, it's two-stroke something. Somebody will know what it is.
Isn't it Mike N, two-stroke bloke? No.
No, it's two-stroke. I don't know.
All right.
Um, I have a Winston. Was a cool ad in the Flintstones.
Have a Winston was a cool ad in the Flintstones. They sold
Okay.
cigarettes during the
Can
Flintstones
you
before they weren't allowed to do that on network TV
can you
anymore.
can you go back to my screen?
No, no, your screen is done.
No, I have some more pictures.
Okay.
Braden sent a few, and I see one up here that it's not 58, but I want to do it because I want to do it.
It's a Packard.
Yeah, but that's an AI Packard. That's a BS car.
Okay.
That is a Pontiac that somebody looks like a
It's
AI
a
car.
Pontiac. You ought to know by now.
This is the one that I thought it was something else, but it's not. So I don't care about this. Go back to your screen.
Oh, Mike was making a dirty joke. Michael.
Oh, Olive says, when we're back in the 70s, I want to remember the Reliant Scimitar. Hey, look up the Plymouth Scimitar. I think it's a Plymouth, which is about 1958. Might be 57 or so. Plymouth or maybe Chrysler Scimitar. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it says 58.
It's not an Edsel. It's a
There it is. There it is.
Oh, that's GeoGuessr. Sorry, there it is.
It's right above your head.
Above my head. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, it does have an Edsel-esque.
That was a car that was Chrysler or might have been Plymouth, and it was a show car that they ran around all the, it's one of their dream cars. I forgot it until Olive said Scimitar, but this is a different Scimitar.
The Heron. I'm going to look up that Heron.
Heron? Oh, I'm not sure what that is.
Heron cars.
Oh my God. Out of New Zealand. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's some kind of. That looks like it's way newer than 58.
Yeah, or maybe the club only has some newer cars. Interesting. I'll see if I can. Or they might just be talking about cars that they care about. That means we're not showing them good enough stuff because they're talking about other stuff. You know how people can be.
I'm going to find that one.
Nope. In 1958, herons were only birds.
They were only birds. I can't see this keyboard. It's so dark.
Kevin Smith says I will send some pictures. The start of my new model car project if there's enough time. If you send them, we'll try and show them. I don't know. How are you doing on the emails? Have we already gone through those?
Yeah, but I'm
Okay,
looking
we're
for
through
something.
the emails. So if you send something, it will go in right away.
Unless there's. Oh, why did they do this?
Dean says it looks like a Europa that slept with a 78 Spirit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You could probably say that. Let's say 1958 Rambler. My mother always liked Rambler. I think they had a Rambler when she was a kid. I should call my mom.
I'm gonna have to chase this down later. It's like I can't download those.
Tucker Talisman. Okay. Well, I could, if it's something that we haven't looked at, I could look up.
Okay, just continue on with what you're doing.
These are just Ramblers.
They're Ramblers, yep.
Well,
58
I'm the
Rambler.
type of guy who likes to roam around.
When
Never in one place. I roam from town to town. Go ahead. Sorry.
when I was a Cub Scout, the den mother had one of those, only as a station wagon, and it was pink, and it smelled bad inside.
Smelled bad.
It smelled like horsehair or something. I don't know what
Oh, they used it for something,
it
didn't
was.
they?
It looked like that, except it didn't have the black thing on the side of it. But other than that, it looked like that. And we rode around in that thing sometimes. I did not like the way it smelled. No, it's like whatever they made, the upholstery or something, the stuffing. It just, old Ramblers didn't smell good. They had a smell. You know, new cars have a nice smell. They had a smell, but it wasn't so nice. But anyway, we used to ride around that thing, and I thought it was ugly.
Spell check. That's right. The Eastern European
Check.
judgment bot. Spell check.
I'm gonna get rid of this cough by next week.
Olive needs some sea foam for her lungs. You know what? That's what he needs. That's what I need to do. I need to get a jug of sea foam, and I need you to take a deep breath while I pour it in front of your face, and just, and then it'll bring up all that coffeeness.
My sore throat's gone, but I still have some
Oh,
stuff.
he's very
So
happy about
it's annoying. Okay. So what are we doing next week? Did we decide?
We kind of talked about cars, potentially about cars that.
Mike says, was it all Ramblers or just that one? No, it was all Ramblers. They had a smell about them that was just,
Not
I don't know. I didn't like it.
Didn't like?
Because some cars new, they just, whatever the vinyl, whatever, it just smells good. And some of them, the Ramblers, just, same thing with old Mercedes had like, I think they used horsehair
A lot of them did, yeah.
under the seat upholstery. They had a funny smell to them too. Firefly. It's been a long day. Time for bed. Good night. Okay, good night. Thanks for being here.
Olive says at least the rain is washing away the lingering pollen. It damp it down a bit. Oh man, was it damping it down on our cars? This morning we went out, there was all of this tree garbage all over the cars.
When it's dry,
in the cowlings, all over the wipers.
Shit all over the cars. And then it rains. You think it's going to clean the cars off? No, it washes more crap off the trees all over the cars.
Dirt. Filthy. And then that stuff, it kind of gets in all the drains. You got to get it out of there, else it clogs the drains and then it rusts and it's garbage. Man.
Okay.
Dean loved every moment of the horsehair smell. He's nostalgic for it now. We have to come up with a thing for next week, huh?
Yeah, next week. I thought we didn't come up with something.
Talked about cars that we owned that we then regret getting rid of.
Yeah, I'd be
Why did we get rid of them? I don't know.
I got rid of them because everything was for sale. I had a dynamic collection. You know, that means like Jay Leno has a static collection. He just keeps adding to it. I couldn't do that because I didn't have any money, so I had to sell one to get another one. So I always had 5 or 6 cars, but they were always rolling. Go on.
Okay. I am going to make...
Oh, there's more photos that...
Did they come from Kevin?
I'm thinking...
He said he was trying to send some. I am going to make an executive... Do you hear this coming? Executive determination that we should always have a year. So if somebody can't be on topic, they can just pick a year from our year and show us something that they love, they remember, they hate, or just they think is special, something from the year. I'm thinking the absolute newest, and this is going to blow your mind, the newest car that is considered a classic. In some states, you can get classic plates. Classic plates for a car that is 25 years old. And we're going to do the year 2000, in the year 2000.
Can you click back to my screen while you're singing? I'm tired of looking at these old Ramblers. Okay. Somebody sent this in.
2000 is a classic. No, classic car. You can get classic plates on a car from 2000. That's insane.
Oh, Buddy Carfano sent this in. But now I'm going to go back to this.
See, look, Buddy Carfano's emoji is his mind being blown.
Have I ever met Mexican Spec in person? If not, do you think that may happen someday? You know,
Yes.
Mexican Spec and I talk on the phone, and we've had long conversations on the phone. No, I've never met him in person, but we have talked about me getting on a bus and going down there. Now, whether I do that or not, I don't know. You know, Mexican Spec lived to what, he was 37 years old, I think, in the U.S. He grew up in the U.S., and he moved to Mexico sometime. Now he's like, that was like 22 years ago. So, anyway, I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to click to the next. I don't like that picture at all. Okay, Kevin Smith sent this.
Oh, he's working on a special project.
There he is, working on this. Yep.
It's looking good. He's got a lot of
It's
detail building.
50, and it's 1958 Oldsmobile. Oh, Mexican Spec says he's been in Mexico for 27 years this month. I don't know what that bowl of stuff is that wagon's in. Got to tell us what you're doing there.
Kevin says we can go to Akron, Ohio and visit him. Man, I would love to go on a tour. I would love to be healthy enough to go on a tour.
Yeah,
Get in the car, pack it up real good, and just go and meet a bunch of people and hang out at a bunch of places. And
we could make
you
a big
blog
swoop
along
around.
the
I
way.
could go out to California,
Go get your haircut.
get my haircut, and then swoop around through Arizona.
I don't have the stamina.
I know you.
I have to go get surgery. I need it.
We get you in the car and you go for about 2 hours and you're beat.
The arthritis in my neck is literally killing me. I get inflamed, and it just
Bus trip
sucks the energy out of
Gulf Coast to Central Pennsylvania, 24 hours. You know,
Ooh,
when I was
man.
in Northeast Ohio, Ashtabula County, it was actually Ashtabula where I got on the
me.
bus.
Rust inhibitor. Sorry.
What was I saying? Oh, the bus. I got on the bus in Ashtabula, Ohio, and my son was in the Army in, where was he? Somewhere in Central Texas, near Austin. I rode the Greyhound down there, and I rode the Greyhound back. And I'll tell you what, I had a sore butt. I was tired of that. And then I rode the bus. A few years ago, I rode the bus from Yuma, Arizona to Nashville on Christmas. Well, it took me over 2 days to get there. But it was 23rd, 24th, 25th. And that was a long ride too. Bus gets old, but you always meet interesting people. Let's see, had to buy a finished model to build this model. Oh, I see.
So you have to strip it down and start fresh to get what you want. Wow, that seems excessive. Strip and repaint, because this is a very rare model car. I see. Wow.
You don't
that is
fly, Buff?
expensive.
No, I'm done with that.
He doesn't want to fly commercial.
I'm tired of the hassle
Oh, the
flying
last
commercial.
time he had to fly back from, where were you flying back from?
Oh,
You were out west.
yeah, I was in
Oh, they really screwed
Tri-Cities, Washington.
That was
But it
long.
was, what happened was, there was weather, so then every flight got, it was delayed enough that I'd miss every connection. It took me 22 hours to get back to Nashville from wherever I was in Washington. It was ridiculous. And then flying myself, I don't know, I flew for 30 years. I got 22 friends been killed in airplane accidents. 21 separate accidents. You know what? It's time that I just go, I think it's time to do something else. And so I just don't fly anymore. That's all I cared about at one time was flying. And I know flying for me, my arms would get tired. I was so relaxed sitting in an airplane. it was just so easy for me to fly until you get into weather. And then if you're in a light plane, you can't get over the weather. You just get in it and you got to go park somewhere. And there were too many times I got parked somewhere.
Buddy Carafano says, I wonder how they traveled in stagecoaches. Must have been uncomfortable. Oh, I can only imagine. It must have beat the snot out of you because the roads weren't so hot either. Olive says trains can be nice if there happens to be one. Yeah, they're not necessarily convenient, but you don't have to drive. And they're pretty predictable. There's not too many disruptions. But the old trains, I guess early train riders, they had problems because of the bouncing. It took them a while to get the suspension right on trains.
In 1959, my kindergarten teacher wanted us to all ride on the train. And we rode on the train to the next town, which is like, I don't know, 15 miles away. And they called it the mail train. And it was a train that had kind of like what UPS does now. It's all these boxes and stuff. And the last car on the train was had seats. It was about like a bus inside. I remember it was kind of dirty, and so we rode to the next town, and then we came back on a school bus. Did that when I was 5 years old. After that, the only trains I've been on are like toy trains, Disneyland, that kind of thing, until I went to Russia. Rode all over in Russia on the old trains there. And that was in the 90s, and those trains were all from communist times. They were trains like, man, they were built, I'd see dates on them from the 50s and 60s, but they were like something that was from here out of the 20s or 30s. They were pretty rough old trains. But they're reliable. But I rode all over on them. But in the U.S., I've never been on Amtrak. I wanted to go to, when I was in Ohio, I decided I wanted to go to Mardi Gras one year. I decided to take the train. So I called up Amtrak. This is before the internet. And they told me it was about $300 to get down there. I said, okay, I want to buy a ticket. So how much is it? She says, it's about $300. I said, you want me to write a check for about $300? How much is it? She could not tell me how much it was. I finally gave up. I didn't take the train. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever take the train anywhere here.
One of my cats says they have the train rides around Christmas time. Nostalgia thing. Yeah, I've heard of places doing that.
Yeah, Amtrak sounds like fun, but I don't know if I don't know. It's another big hassle. And it doesn't really go where you want to go. The routing's terrible unless you just happen to go where you want to go, And when you get there, you're on foot. Wouldn't it be fun to take my car, or Kim's Dart, or finish the Del Camino? So anyway, what are we doing next week? Cars we wish we would have kept?
Yeah, cars we wish we would have kept.
Okay.
But also the year 2000. Because
Why?
that is the most recent, because we've been doing older and older and older.
2000.
And
What's interesting? What's interesting in 2000?
I don't know. As a challenge to our viewers to find something interesting. You could pick something that you hate. Cars, trucks, automotive adjacent stuff from the year 2000. The year 2000. Ooh.
I remember when 2000 was way out.
The
like
millennium.
30 years from now, and now it's like 26 years ago.
It's classic cars from the year 2000.
Never ridden on a train. Well, most of the trains I've been on were probably like Disneyland.
In another 25 years, so when they're 50 years old, what car from the year 2000
Buddy Carafano says
will
2000
still be something worthy?
new. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it says close enough that some nights AM radio signal would come up the tracks.
He
Like
hates
EFC.
that. He wants to go older and older and older. We have to loop around, and then we can go old again. It all
Okay.
comes around.
Let's be done
You're
with
done?
this. Yeah,
He's tired.
I'm watching everybody just fall off here, and and we're done.
Aw.
We're done.
The people who are still here are worthy.
We've been here
Not the whole 2000s, Mo Parquet, just the year 2000. Oh, yeah, she knows. Okay. Y2K, that's right. The end of the world, or
Yeah,
the beginning.
I had a computer that we went to the January 1st of 2000, and my computer changed to 1990-10 instead of 2000. It went from 1999 to 1990-10. So then I had to run a little utility and it fixed it. Thought that was kind of funny.
Okay. I think we're done. You've made it to the end. I award you all an additional 3 points for sticking around until we close. I appreciate you having been here. You can't go home, but you can't stay here. Or you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to say it. You guys have been a great audience. We appreciate all the comments and all the people who sent pictures. Sorry we couldn't read every comment or keep up with every conversation. It gets kind of hectic sometimes. It's just scrolling by and we're trying to talk. But we really appreciate everybody's input.
One-eyed cat fixed. It's an '05 Freestyle. I pulled a quarter panel out today. That's the one that probably got run off the road.
Oh,
Yeah, anyway.
The accident. Oh my. Okay. Are you going to make a video about it so we can see what's happening, One-Eyed Cat? Haven't been making a lot of content. Here comes the finger shaking. Haven't seen much from you lately. Good luck out there to all you content
they're
creators.
asking for points. They're
with
asking
your new
for their
stuff.
points. What about their points?
I gave the 3 points.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes. One-Eyed Cat is tallying his wealth.
Oh, that's why he said that. Okay.
Any day now, we'll get that catalog out.
So, I'm going to wave goodbye.
All right.
And you got to push the
Sitting
buttons.
on your butt won't finish your projects.
The buttons are on your side.
All right, I'm hitting the buttons. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.